Hello everybody. My name is Yvaine. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. And today we are going to be watching the Moonchase Festival event. Now I know this event came out in 2.1. We're kind of jumping a few patches here because I still haven't made it to Inazuma personally. But I thought it might be best to get this event out of the way so that when we start Inazuma, we can just lock in. We don't have to revisit any of the other nations anytime soon. Which is why I decided to kind of just push this a little bit forward. I hope you guys are not upset with me. I'm sorry. But after this, I promise you, there's just like the lore reading video, like the miscellaneous things that I haven't gotten to yet, and then we're officially gonna start Inazuma. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm trying to churn out these videos as fast as I can. Just because I'm excited and I know that you guys are too. But without further ado, let us start. And today, as usual, I have my food with me.
Oh, no way! It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Which feels fitting, because Xiangling is here.
Welcome. Good to see you. What can I get for you?
We want some blackback perch stew!
All right, blackback perch stew it is. Make yourselves at home. It'll be right out for you in just a moment.
Thanks, Chef Mao! I was just thinking about you guys, and now you're here. It feels like you heard
You
my
guys get
call
your
and
own
came
food, get your
running.
own snacks. So
You
we
mean
all
you
will be
were
eating
about to come
together.
looking for us? Uh-huh. There's something I want to discuss with you guys. Did you happen to see how the city looked on the way over here? Everyone's getting ready for the Moonchase Festival.
I just didn't get a good look at the city. Oh, wait. I see it in the back now.
One of Liyue's ancient traditions? That's right. Moonchase is a big festival where we celebrate the arrival of the fall by moonlight. The old folks say that thousands of years ago, this was the time of the year when the Adepti would seek the way. But it's completely
way, a
different
capital way.
nowadays. We eat our favorite foods, spend time with friends and relatives, enjoy the moon and the flowers.
Oh, look
So
at the
much
flowers. That's
easier.
lovely.
Basically, we just do all the things that people like doing and don't take a whole lot of effort. Sounds like Paimon's kind of festival.
I love festivals.
With your great taste in food, Moonchase Festival is sure to be to your liking.
Paimon has taste? That's crazy.
If you got a problem with Paimon's taste, just spit it out. So are you
Also, I
guys
just
free
noticed
these
that
days?
Electro Traveler.
I'm taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs.
It's purple.
If possible, I'd like you to be my culinary consultants.
That's
Oh.
right. Getting some suggestions from friends will broaden your horizons.
Masterful Chefs, huh? So is that
Oh
like a
my god, is this
competition?
Master
Right,
Chef?
yeah. I guess you probably haven't heard
I
about it
love
before.
Master Chef.
Every year,
I
Moonchase
rewatched those
Festival
seasons
has a different theme.
so
Usually
much.
picked by the Qixing. This year's theme is Feast of the Bounteous Land, so the Qixing decided to organize a cooking competition.
Okay.
Feast of the Bounteous Land. Pretty much sums up what Liyue is all about. Great theme. I totally agree. I heard it was Ningguang that came up with it. She's so amazing and so full of mystery.
So what do you need us to do?
Well, I want to take part in the competition, but coming up with new dishes is hard work.
Hmm.
By the time you finally thought of something, cooked it, taste tested it, it can be hard to judge whether you're really into something or not. And so, I was thinking,
I get where she's
could
coming
get
from.
the two of you to help by
An
gathering
outside
everyone's
opinion helps a
thoughts on
lot.
what makes a great dish. I really want to think outside the box this time, and to do that, I'm gonna need lots of different ideas from
I think
lots
you
of
think
different people.
I think you think outside the
This'll be a
box
piece of cake.
plenty
We've
already.
got friends from all over the map, haven't we?
We certainly don't lack in contacts.
You sound pretty confident. Well, you know, not to brag or anything. But first things first, let's have a delicious one-man meal. After that, we can go around to all of our friends in Liyue and get their ideas one by one. Okay, great. Also, Golba should be back soon, so we can all go together.
Here's your
Paimon's
blackback perch
Paimon's
stew,
voice is so high pitched here.
It smells so good.
folks. It's my pleasure.
That was so delicious. Theory confirmed. This is definitely chili pepper weather.
Xiangling can be a bit of a handful, so please look out for her while you're out and about.
Come on, Dad. Why would you say that?
Because I know you
He's
all too
worried
well,
about
my
you.
dear. That's why.
I would be worried
You
too.
mustn't be quite so reckless
So,
when you're out in the wild.
I
you
need
understand?
my food needs a bit more salt.
You
Damn
do
it.
well to be a little more cautious, like our traveler friend.
Don't worry, we're all friends here. Let's all look out for each other. Ah, and Glow is back. Really pulling
That's
around
too much
as
salt.
usual.
That's too much salt.
Alright,
Fuck.
let's pack up and head out. I simply have to try the
1 for the foodies, 2 for the show. Oh, come on. If I didn't already have food while I'm watching this, I would have gotten me some right now. Just to fit in. Okay, no, that tasted good. I was worried because I put a little bit too much salt,
outside
but
the box thinking
we're
that
good.
we're looking for, right? Hutao always seems to have a unique perspective, so let's make this our first stop.
oh yeah.
What? My ears are burning.
Hutao and
Did
Shangling
somebody
are
say my name?
already friends, right? They're both they both think out there. Let's say that.
Yeah, it's Paimon and the Traveler. Oh, and Xiangling too.
Oh, of course, Hutao! Way outside the box.
Whoa.
Meaning you're here for some other reason, right? How might I be of assistance?
Well, Hutao, I wanted to ask you, what kind of food do you like?
What food I like? Off the top of my head, I don't really have an answer.
Wow, so even Hutao gets lost for words sometimes. Paimon sure didn't see that coming.
Come on, even the chirpiest birds clock out for the night, right? I'm no different.
Pretty sure clocking out isn't something birds do, but okay.
It's okay, Hutao. Try to make it simple.
Right, there's no need to overcomplicate it. Just pick a dish and tell me what you like about it. I'm doing some market research.
I see. Launching a new dish? Well, let me say right off the bat, nothing weird, okay? Some poached fish, a side of shrimp dumplings. That is all you need.
Poached fish and shrimp dumplings. That's a bit ordinary, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it
That's right up
isn't.
my alley.
Think about it.
I've said this before, but I'm a very, I guess unfortunately, I'm a very bland eater.
Shrimp dumplings, and there's your static component. Got it?
Dynamic? Oh, I can do dynamic. Mushroom slime stew.
Okay, maybe not mushrooms.
Not that kind of dynamic. A dish is more than substance, it's a mood. Poached fish is red and spicy. It elicits a response from the eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. That's why I call it dynamic. Shrimp dumplings are more subdued, clear and smooth
I
with
can't
a
do
pure
spicy.
and subtle fragrance. I call that static. Combining dynamic and static is how you create a perfectly balanced meal. A union between opposite but complementary
I get what she's
features
trying to say.
coexisting in perfect harmony.
Paimon didn't follow that at all. But at the same time, it kind of sounded smart, so... Okay, dynamic and static. Opposite, but complementary. So is this just another way of saying you should keep everything
Oh,
balanced?
soup is hot.
You know, a little meat, a little veggie, a little salt, a little sugar.
Bingo! Except I don't think you need to have a sweet dish for it to be a complete meal. Personally, I always skip dessert.
Okay, I think I got it. At first I thought you were just goofing around.
Always
Actually,
skip
you make
dessert?
a really good point.
Or I guess she probably is more often than
How
not,
did
right?
I ever doubt you, Hutao? Thanks.
I'm also not the type of person who wants dessert after, or like with every meal, but I would have it from day to day.
Sounds suspiciously like a compliment to me. I'll take it. Uh-huh. Well, at least one of you gets it. Everything in this world runs on its own set of principles, be it the circle of life or
Heavenly
sugar
principles?
and spice. You either get it or you don't.
Since the Traveler seems to approve, I'll make sure to factor it in. Paimon thinks we're pretty much done here now. Let's head to Boo Boo Pharmacy next.
Boo Boo Pharmacy? Yeah, you'll definitely get some interesting responses
Am I gonna
over
see, am I gonna see Baiju? You know what? Let me know what Baiju likes to eat. I'll learn how to cook
If
it.
you find out anything interesting, you've got to come back and tell me about it.
Oh, I thought Huta was gonna come with us. I was like, oh, I'd love to see those two meet. Did you guys see that? the mythical 160 resin. How the fuck did you get anything done back then? Because we have 200 now, and I'm still running out every day. It's not enough. I really do wish they were as generous as HSR is with their resin. Oh, Chi-Chi! First I saw Chi-Chi and I was like, oh, Chi-Chi, but then I got disappointed because Baizhu wasn't there. But then I saw him at the corner.
Is everything okay? Why, if it isn't the special guest who seldom
I just noticed. Wait.
less busy than you.
I just noticed. Look, I'm covering him. It's Goba. It's Goba. He's out and about.
Usual, I see. Yikes! What happened to Baiju's voice?
Girl.
Excuse me? The neck. Oh, it's just Changsheng.
Goba.
Welcome.
It's been a while.
Welcome. Here to procure an herbal remedy, I presume?
My wife.
Oh, no. We actually came for the conversation this time. We're here to talk food. I'm entering this year's cooking competition, so I wanted to ask you both. Oh, wait, there's 3 of you. I wanted to ask the 3 of you what kind of food you like.
Would Changsheng just be
Most
mice?
astutely self-corrected. We shall surely
Self-corrected.
supply our assistance.
I like how she hisses her essence.
Know what food I like?
Is it gonna be cocoa goat?
It's all
Cocoa
the
goat milk.
same. No flavor.
Chi-Chi has some gustatory dysfunction and can't taste any food. Make no
She
mistake,
taste food.
she's not being uncooperative.
Oh, I understand. That's fine.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Still, I'd expect Chi-Chi to have some sort of dietary
Is that because
preferences,
she's a zombie?
There must be some dishes that you like.
I
the
really want to read
sensation of.
Chi-Chi's profile.
Yes, there's one. Coconut milk.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and cold. Well, that doesn't help us. It's not a dish, it's a drink. How about you two? Any thoughts? I like bite-sized morsels of meat.
I agree with Changsheng. Many of our patients are the elderly and young children. They find large chunks of fowl or seafood difficult to swallow and digest.
Oh, so
Dishes where the
smaller
ingredients
bites.
have been finely chopped, on the other hand, are far more suitable for them. We also see plenty of people with colds and sore throats who find it difficult to eat rich food. From a
What about
purely
you?
pharmaceutical perspective,
I want to know
I
what you
tend
like.
to recommend soups and stews.
Got it. Would that be medicinal soups and stews? Medicinal soup. I don't like it.
I must apologize for having such a one-track mind. It's a little difficult to
Goba,
think
oh my
about
God.
food without worrying about the health
I
implications
keep
these
looking at him in the
days.
background.
We've had quite the endless stream of patients recently.
Hmm.
If you ask me, I think the changing weather is to blame.
That's okay. Everyone's input
Got seasonal
counts.
allergies.
Keeping it seasonal and suitable for
Yep.
all ages sounds like a pretty good idea to Paimon.
I'm actually really curious how she's gonna incorporate all of this by the end.
Nutritional balance in the
Is she gonna make it in one dish, or is it gonna be like a whole meal with like, oh, the first dish, second dish, third dish?
But since this is for a competition, maybe I can score more points by taking both flavor and function into account.
Yeah.
Food with substance, always better. Everyone will like it.
Oh, Cheech, I love it. Actually, I want to build her. As if I don't have like
As long as
70
we can
characters
help. It's great to
in
have
my
a doctor's
backlog right
unique
now, but I want to
perspective.
build her, especially with
I'm
the
feeling inspired.
stellar
Oh, how you
conduct buff
flatter
that's
me.
happening.
Receptivity to sensible suggestions make for a savvy chef. Oh, she is! Creating new dishes is Xiangling's favorite thing to do. You can be sure she'll put lots of care and attention
He
into
looks
it.
bigger than the summon, or is it because he's standing?
Everyone's got their hobbies, and mine is cooking. Usually I just go with my own ideas, but having a whole new perspective this time is sure to make a big difference to the end result. Great! That makes this whole trip worth it. Alright, time to move on to the next. So we've got an independent thinker's perspective and a health perspective. Next, Paimon thinks we should probably talk to some picky eaters.
Yeah, that would be me.
Coconut milk. Now I want coconut milk.
You better have some from the stash that child promised.
Food and medicine are inextricably intertwined, you know. To give a full account of all the ways in which they are connected, why, I'd have to start that story from a long, long way back.
I would listen to...
Nobody was asking.
Actually, I would love to know. I would listen to him talk for hours. Beto! I saw Beto!
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
Look at him
And
wobbling
Zhongli.
over.
Greetings, friends. It's been a while.
Hey, what brings you here?
How I scratched myself.
Has something happened? What's with this great big stone on the ground?
Long story. So, just to confirm, I will assume responsibility for handling this stone of unknown origin. Any objections?
Oh, unknown
None here.
origin.
You know how to get things done, Kuching. As long as it's with you, I can
God,
rest
Beto
easy
is so
knowing that it's
fine.
in safe hands.
I love her character design. I
Should
love what she's
take
wearing.
this to mean that you doubt the relative safety of leaving this in the hands of the Tianquan?
Huh? Well, for starters, Kuching is the one who's always out running errands, rain or shine. Besides, you don't seem to give a wooden more about this whole thing anyway, so what's it to you?
I was merely joking. You, meanwhile, seem only too ready
Is
to
there-
pounce when an opportunity to publicly lambaste me arises. Even
Oh.
when it means giving our poor mutual friend here the cold shoulder.
Is this a bad time?
By no means. You wish
Oh,
to know
what
about the
was that?
stone, I presume. Then let me invite the great seafarer Captain Beto to tell the story, if she would be so kind.
You... Fine. Well, it's a big one, right?
Are they?
Such a smooth surface, too.
Are
Makes you
they?
think there's gotta be a good chunk
You
of
know.
jade in there.
It was found by a fishing crew, not far off the coast. It must have been underwater for years. So the erosion will be what's given it that smooth finish.
Erosion. Where's
Finds like
Zhongli?
this cannot be kept as private property, and must be submitted to a holder of public office. Placing it into our custody will also give them peace of mind.
So, what's inside it?
Well, we've hit it with just about every weapon we could get our hands on and haven't managed to even dent it yet. Clearly there's more to it than meets the eye.
No weapon could smash it open. Wow. Paimon doesn't think we've ever encountered a stone like that before.
Kuching has taken an unusually keen interest in this giant stone, which is why we are leaving the matter in her capable hands.
Let's put that aside for a second. Traveler, what brings you here? Were you looking for someone?
I'm looking for a
Actually,
picky
we
eater.
were looking for all of you. We need all hands on deck here.
Oh? Hopefully not because there's been some sort of
Kuching looks like she'd be a picky
cataclysmic
eater.
No, nothing like that. Paimon's just getting carried
Beto.
away. I just wanted to ask everyone about
I
their
don't think
food
Beto
preferences.
would be picky.
Food
Neither
preferences?
Ningguang.
That's a little unexpected.
But I think Ningguang would be the type
I
of person
have
who
rather
would...
simple tastes.
Yeah.
Precise, pure, smart, and sophisticated. That is all I require.
That's your idea of simple, huh?
Yeah.
I summed up my culinary requirements in 4 words. Is that insufficiently simple for you?
A few weeks out on the open ocean would fix your flawed definition of simplicity, let me tell you that.
What about you, Beto?
Me? If it's freshly cooked and piping hot, that floats my boat.
Oh,
It's
I
got
agree.
a little chili pepper
Hot
in
food?
there, too. I'm one very happy captain.
Peak.
Paimon thought you would have said bar food.
That too.
Oh, bar food works, too.
As for me, it's got to be seafood.
Okay, got it. So, seafood, piping hot, and, simple but sophisticated.
Not a lot of overlap.
And that's where I would disagree. Traveler, surely you've heard of golden shrimp balls.
Oh my, they're my favorite.
You need to wash and devein the
That's
shrimp.
the most
wrap it
emotion
in
I've ever
finely
seen from
sliced
her.
Potato strips, then deep fry it to perfection. There's no room for cutting corners. They're very precisely put together. They taste pure. The presentation is smart, and the skill needed to cook them is highly sophisticated. It fits Ningguang's forward summary to the letter. Huh. So what
Anytime
you're
I hear
saying
someone
is,
talk about
for
seafood,
all the frills and trills,
they make
good
it sound
food is all the same
so
at the
delicious.
core?
And I lament the
heartily
fact that I can't
agree.
eat it.
Golden shrimp balls
Or
are
that
a prime
well,
example.
I'm scared
Their
to eat it.
essence lies in combining art and nutrition in a single package. It is a dish of true value.
Look at how
Okay,
look at how
got it.
excited
So
she
Kenshin
sounds.
loves golden shrimp balls.
I didn't say that. Did I?
It showed all over your face, girl.
No, at least not outright.
Alrighty. Thanks for all your input. I'll be sure to take it all into consideration.
Traveler, Paimon, do you have anything planned after this?
No immediate plans, no. Do you want to hang
Good.
out?
I'd like you to help me investigate something.
Oh, work.
about this
Okay, it's
stone.
fine.
You picked the right
See the way
people for
Goha's
the job.
jumping?
We
Is he
investigate
saying
stuff all
hi?
the time.
Is he trying
My
to wave
thoughts
hi?
exactly.
Oh my
The
god.
Chishing has a public duty to deliver our final verdict to the fishermen, but there are also some things I would like to investigate on a personal level. I'm sure
okay.
you've become acquainted with the general background of the Moonchase Festival. However, I have my own understanding of this festival's roots. My grandfather was a researcher of Liyue's traditions. In his notes, he indicated that there was a deity called the Stove God in ancient Liyue, which people paid tribute to at a certain time of the year. Very few written records make mention of the Stove God, and those that do are notoriously confusing. Some scholars believe that
Zhongli
the
was
Stove
called
God
the
was just another title held
Stove
by
God.
the Lord of Geo, but others suggest that this was a different deity altogether.
Mm-mm.
One folktale even claims that the ancients found the Stove God's shrine, but there was no statue. Only a huge,
Is that the
smooth slab
statue?
of stone. Shortly after it was found, the stone was lost in transit, and it hasn't been seen since. This stone here has all the same features, so I suspect it could be the one that went missing all those years ago. After many years of researching ancient texts, my grandfather came to believe that the practice of paying seasonal tribute to the Stove God may be best described as a festival. He called it the Stove God Festival. That would make it the forerunner to the Moonchase Festival we know today. But this is all just theory and conjecture. To prove any of it, we'd need to start by identifying who the Stove God really was. Now that Rex Lapis has passed on, and Liyue has entered the age of humankind, his successors should continue to respect our nation's culture and traditions, just as he did. That's why I think the responsibility for this situation should fall to me. It's a chance to shed light on our history, revitalize an ancient tradition, and possibly prove my grandfather's hypothesis along the way. With any luck, we'll nail all three in one fell swoop.
God, Beto
It
was
was
so
just a couple
pretty.
of days ago that we received this stone. Right after we decided to use food as the central theme for this year's festival. It makes me
Serendipity.
wonder. Maybe a divine will is at work behind all of this.
3 birds with 1 stone, huh? That's pretty efficient, even for coaching.
I'd love to help, but I'm in the middle of a commission for Zhongli.
Hey, don't worry about that. This sounds super important, so don't mind me. Besides, we're only... Wait a second.
Oh,
I
did
got
you get
it.
that? Did you get an idea?
What? Why are you shouting?
Kaching, can I tag along for your investigation?
But
Since it's all about the Stove God, I might get to learn something useful about cooking along the way. It'll be
Really,
great
yeah.
inspiration for me in the
This
competition.
is very fitting for her.
Please, let me come along. I promise I'll help.
if it means that much to you... Okay, I suppose you can come.
Really? Yay! Thank you so much. You're the best.
Oh,
Now that that's settled, time to
my
get
God!
going.
Look at him! Look at him! He's
Jinx's
jumping
village
and
is said
waving.
to be home to a lot of historical texts.
Someone pay
So
attention
I'd
to
like
him.
to start by making some inquiries there.
Then it's off to Chingsa we go.
Oh no, he's. Oh, are they gonna flirt again?
Sincerely, Beto, you misunderstand me. I have many simple pleasures. I take a stroll through Yujing Terrace and one down by the harbor every single day.
Huh. Well, everyone has their way of procrastinating, I guess.
Beto, lock in. You can show her another type of simple pleasure. You gotta lock in. I believe in you. Oh, Granny.
Hi, Granny. We need your help with something. Are there any old books around Chingsa village? You know, from a really long time ago?
Oh, looking for ancient texts, are we? Let me think. There is an old warehouse over there, property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
You commerce
Many
guy. Are we gonna
books are
see
stored
Xingqiu?
inside. Those that they have no room for at home. In fact, their youngest
Oh,
comes
they
over
have
this
so many
way to
books.
read sometimes.
Yeah,
The Feiyun Commerce
Xingqiu.
Guild's youngest? You must be talking about Xingqiu.
Paimon didn't know they had a warehouse here. Let's go take a look.
It's also where Cheng the Ninth is, right? We came here and during Xingqiu's quest, so I guess he comes to this area a lot.
Help! Ah, I'm being robbed!
Hello?
It came from that direction. Come on.
Oh,
I've come here to clean the
Zhongli's
book
pillar
warehouse
is
plenty
covering
of times
the
before.
covering
This is the
the
first
rest.
time I've run into these crooks.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks to all of you. Hey, wait a minute. You're the traveler, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you're with... Lady Kuching. An honor. Truly an honor.
We'll try not to take up too much of your time. I understand that this book warehouse is the property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Could you advise whether we might find any text relating to the stove god in this collection?
The stove god? I heard that's the Lord of Geo, right?
Huh? Really?
Yeah. A friend of mine who conducts research mentioned it once before. We use stoves for cooking, and stoves are built from rock. Some people think that the stove is a gift from the Lord of Geo. And that's why
I mean, I
they
can
call him the
see-
stove god.
I can
Seems
see that line of
logical
thinking,
enough. But do you have any
or I
books
can
on the
understand that
topic?
line of thinking.
I'm sorry. I'd have to ask the young master about that.
Oh, any questions? Please,
There
ask
he
away.
is.
Hey, it's
Oh,
Chongyun
Chongyun!
and Xingqiu.
My
Hello, one
boy.
and all.
Oh my god. There he is. Oh my god, my boy. Wait, I want to read this. The young oh, what is that word? Thaumaturge? Chongyun was born to a clan of exorcists. He travels the land working to exorcise demons. He is an honest and serious lad by nature and is both hardworking and persevering, never shrinking from any sort of hardship. However, he has one problem that no amount of work can solve, and that is the pure yang spirit he was born with. Oh, he's the goodest boy. This pure yang spirit is capable of repelling demons to a point where Chongyun has never had to lift a finger to stop them. As a result, he has almost never seen a demon in his life. This troubles Chongyun greatly, of course, because seriously, what exorcist has never encountered a demon to exorcise
Hey,
before?
guys, what are you doing here?
I love him.
I was bored with nothing to do, and thought I'd come out this way for a bit of reading. And then I thought, why not bring Chongyun along too?
Yes. I'm just along for the ride, really.
Go
I
boy.
see the Yuhan Kuching is with you. Whatever brings you here must surely be a matter of grave importance.
Master Xingqiu, if I may be so bold, do you happen to know if there are any texts on the subject of the stove god among this collection?
Since I personally selected which volumes to store here, I do have some recollection of their contents. If my memory betrays me not, there is one volume among them called Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, which mentions the stove god.
I would love to
May I
read
take
that.
a look?
Can I read that?
Certainly. If it pleases my lady, I shall lead the way. Sheng, I will take care of things here. You're free to go about your own business.
They're back! So did you find it?
Yes, Master Xingqiu has quite an exceptional memory. Demystifying the legends of Liyue does indeed mention the stove god. However, it says the following. The body of the dragon wielded a tail that could eclipse the sun, and claws to command fire and teach the ways of wisdom. Receiving the gift bequeathed unto them, humankind cooked food with fire, and thus did they prosper.
Go back. The body of the dragon wielded a tail that could eclipse the sun, and claws to command fire and teach the ways of wisdom. So is this also saying that it's Zhongli?
Humankind cooked food with fire, and thus did they prosper.
The body of a dragon? The stories about Rex Lapis
Yeah.
say the same thing.
That much is true, but this is the only passage in the whole book. If we want to find out more, we'll have to continue our investigation. There's nothing further to discover here. It seems we'll have to look at other options.
I come from a long lineage of exorcists, and our family too has amassed a number of ancient texts. Now that you mention the stove god, I seem to recall reading somewhere that this god once appeared at the Gwaili Assembly. Of course, I can't say if it's true or not.
Books
Gwaili
are penned
Assembly.
by people. All they can do is show what the author was thinking. Everyone's mind is different, so every book on a given topic will give a different account. I apologize that we could not help in a more substantial capacity.
It's okay.
Your help
Just
thus
seeing
far
you
is
is
quite
enough.
ample. Liyue is a vast and rich land. All things that existed here in the past have left their trace. So long as we do not abandon our search, it is sure to bear fruit eventually. Thank you all. We will continue our investigation elsewhere.
Hold up. I had a question too. Shincho, Chongyun, could you tell me what kind of food you like?
Oh yeah, while
Food.
we're here.
Oh no. You're not thinking of taking part in the Masterful Chefs, are you?
What was
yeah,
that
totally
reaction?
What's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Xiangling, this is a major event.
Oh.
I beg you, please don't cook anything strange for this competition.
What do you mean strange?
Mushroom slime stew, to give one example.
Okay, fair enough. That dish isn't my most popular. But that's why I'm doing all this research, so I can create some really special dishes to win everyone over.
Well, in that case, I like cold food.
That's because you can't handle hot and spicy, right?
Yes, you're absolutely right.
My
Me
tastes
too.
are on the
Me
mild
too,
side.
Chongyun.
I prefer gentle dishes with minimal seasoning. Soups
Oh
and
my
stews,
god, look at him.
vegetables and
You
broth,
could bite him.
seafood or freshwater fish, either boiled or steamed. These kinds of dishes I am most partial to.
No surprises from the Gugua Geek. Okay, another mild child. Got it.
These are just personal preferences, and everyone's are quite different. Are you sure this eclectic mix of opinions will be of any use?
Of course! You're my customers, and putting a smile on customers' faces is my calling as a chef.
Though Xiangling's market research blade stabs often into the dark, her heart never strays from the noble path.
If anyone can win hearts and minds with their cooking, it's gotta be someone like Xiangling. She's got pure intentions and really cares about the customers. No, where's all this praise coming from? Knock it off, guys. You're embarrassing me. Sorry for holding you all up. That's all I needed to know. Shall we carry on with the investigation now? Over to you, Kuching. Where to next?
Do you guys see the guoba pouch that
So we've learned
Xiangling
the
has
stove
on her
god
waist?
allegedly made an
I
appearance
want
at
one.
the Gwaili Assembly.
I want
But
one.
today that place is largely a wasteland with few traces of human activity. Wangshu Inn is close by, so let's stop off there on the way over and see what we can find out.
I wonder if
Forgive
Zhao
us,
knows anything.
For this is where we must part ways. May your journey be a smooth one.
Yes, best of luck. If you run into any difficulties, come and find us. We'll
Thank
be
you.
only too glad to help.
Let's go! Next stop, Wangshu Inn.
Now, which book to read today? Aha! How about this? Chongyun, pick a book, any book, and read it out loud to me, will you? That way, I can give my mind a rest.
Huh? That's why you brought me along?
Don't like that plan? Okay, then I'll read one for you. How about Young and Hopelessly Smitten?
Xingqiu, don't you think you have one too many frivolous books in your collection?
Okay. A Guide to Getting Ahead in Yujing Terrace. How about this one then?
Oh, really, Xingqiu?
It's so cute.
There's Yanxiao.
Oh, Smiley Yunshao. Is he...
Oh, traveler.
Oh, look at
Who are
Goa.
all these people?
Friends of ours. Allow Paimon to introduce Xiangling, Guoba, and Kuching.
Kuching? Of the Chishing? She's the
Yep,
Hi.
she is. No need to be so nervous, Yanshao.
It's not that. It's I mean, I'm just your typical commoner. I've never met someone as high up as the Yuheng before in my whole life.
Look at that strong body, those powerful hands, and
Zhongli,
honest eyes.
you're so real.
This guy must be a really great chef.
So
Is
there something I can help you with? You've come a long way out to end up at Wangshu Inn.
Let me fill you in.
Kuching tells Smiley Yanxiao about the ongoing search
Okay, I see.
for the stove god.
Legends claim that the Stove God once appeared at the Guili Assembly. As Wangshu Inn is the oldest extant building in this area, any historical texts from around these parts are likely to have ended up here. Is there a room in this inn for storing books? And if there is, do any of them mention the Stove God?
Well, now that you mention it, we do have a fair few ancient texts here. I remember looking through an old recipe book once. I just need to remember where they're all stored. If you are happy to wait here for a few minutes, I'll go have a look right away. Oh, Traveler, there's something I need to discuss with you.
Oh,
What
anything
is it?
for you.
You need to pay up or something?
What? No,
What?
I wouldn't take your money. We're all friends here. I just wanted to ask if you had the time to make a satisfying salad for me.
Oh, of
Satisfying
course.
salad? What for?
A certain person comes to
Yeah,
mind.
guy who hangs out on the roof terrace, you know? Good-looking fella, not too tall.
I'm not too tall.
Don't you think he can hear you?
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, you know who I mean. The boss told me to take care of him, but this guy, let me tell you, he is one tough nut to crack. He usually turns his nose up at everything that isn't almond tofu. But the boss tells me you once made him a satisfying salad, and it all went down so well. So I was thinking,
Oh,
could you teach me how to make it too? That way,
Of
I'll have
course.
something else in my arsenal.
I love Smiley
So
Yanxiao.
this is for
So
show.
sweet.
You guys really look after him, huh?
Well, that's life, right? You gotta look out for your own people.
Of course, I can help.
All right then, wait right here. I'll be just 1 minute.
Clock is ticking. 59.
Oh my god, Paimon.
58.
Sorry for the trouble, Traveler.
Don't mention it. We're all friends here.
Okay.
Here you are.
I like that we're
Thank you
seeing
ever
more
so
of
much.
Kuching here. Like, I'm seeing more of her personality than we did in the
Reading
Arc
your
Conquest.
book. Let's make that satisfying salad. Xiangling, what are you gonna do? I'd love to come watch too, but I don't want to get in the way, so I'll just stay here with Kuching. Okay, shall we go then?
Go ahead and get started. I'll just watch from over here. I only need to watch you make it once to have it committed to memory.
That should do it.
There you go.
All right, thanks for that. I think I've got it now.
You got all the steps down, right?
Of course. Don't forget, I am the best chef around these parts.
Let's go see what Kuching and Xiangling are up to. Kuching, Xiangling, we're back.
Oh, look at
You
Goba.
finished cooking? Good timing. We finished our reading too.
And? Useful? Or no?
Useful. There is a passage concerning the Stove God, and it's not what we were expecting. I quote, 60 miles to the northwest is the Guili Assembly. Many were settled there, where they hunted in groups, farmed the land, and made their living from what the soil yielded. When the Stove God descended, one god became many, all of which were the height of children.
One
As
god.
does a star when it descends into the world, so the Stove God went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire.
Did the
With
stove god,
fire, the
like,
people at last learned to make hot food, and they dined
separate
on rice
himself into
congee
smaller
and cooked
pieces?
meat thereafter.
one god became many, all of which were the height of children?
Food, and they dined on rice congee and cooked meat thereafter. This is a radically different account from the one given in Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, and also a conflicting one.
One god became many. Does that mean there was more than one stove
I
god?
think he chopped himself up
Taking
into
the
smaller
text
pieces.
at face value, that is
Or
what
like-
it says.
Went out among
I don't know
the
what's good. There has to be a
common folk
word
and
for
taught
it.
them to create fire.
Separated
So
himself
did
into
the
smaller
stove god
pieces?
really go and teach people how to cook firsthand?
Now that's a god who truly cared for their people.
So we've got two leads, but they contradict each other. How do we know which one to believe?
By
Can we
continuing
not
our
go ask
investigation
Zhongli
and
himself?
reserving judgment for now. Thank you for this text, Yanxiao.
It's my pleasure, really. Think nothing of it. If anything, I should be thanking the traveler. Listen, you've helped me an awful lot. Not just today, but in the past, too. I want to make it up to you properly, and as it happens, things are pretty quiet here today. So I'd like to take the chance to treat you all. What do you say? Will you stay for a meal?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow, he sure sounds confident in his cooking. I like that. Confidence is one of the best ingredients a chef can have. I really want to try his cooking. I say we take him up on his offer.
Genshin, can you spare the time?
It's hard to refuse a generous offer like that. Yes, I think we can fit this in. Yanxiao, we await your culinary creations with great anticipation.
I won't disappoint.
Go take a seat downstairs. We're not gonna see Zhao. I thought we might.
Everybody, please be seated!
You think you own the place?
I'll sit here with Goba.
Goba! What's that noise? Blah, blah, blah.
Here we are. That's everything you ordered.
It all smells amazing! I think I've met my fellow finalist.
Is he participating too? I was wondering that when we came here, but
Strange.
didn't know.
I never would have guessed that such a gifted chef worked here.
Dan,
This inn isn't
Dan, what do you mean?
particularly known for its food.
Everyone likes a good meal, whether they're staying the night or just stopping by for a bite. We call it an inn, but the fact is it's much more than that. We have to cater to all aspects of daily life to make this a true home away from home. Please enjoy your meal at your leisure. I should get back to work now.
Thank you.
Xiao, are you taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs?
Huh?
Oh?
You too?
Yep, I've signed up already, and I've got my eyes on the prize. Your cooking's delicious, Yanxiao. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the final.
Huh. Interesting. All right. I'll see you there.
What was that? Some
Would it
kind
be-
of power move?
Can I?
No, it seemed more sportsmanlike than that.
Yep, he's a really talented
Would it be
chef.
considered a betrayal if I
His food
vote for
was
him rather than
excellent, and
Zhongli?
it showed he has a level-headed personality. That's the kind of chef that could be a match for me. I haven't had any competitive cooking experience since my cook-off with Brooke in Springvale.
When the heat is on, you'll rise to the challenge.
You're too kind. Guoba, what are you doing?
Oh.
Guoba's eating the...
Those were Kuching's.
Oh, he ate the
Did you
whole
steal
thing.
them while she wasn't looking?
Oh,
Oh,
my golden shrimp balls.
Goba.
Huh? You ate every last one?
I don't know.
We've been through this.
He's not
When
even
we're
guilty.
With friends, you gotta be on your best behavior, okay? I'm so sorry, Kuching. I promise I'll make it up to you. What's the big deal? We can just get another plate. After all, it's Yanxiao's treat today. It's not the same, though. The moment's gone. Sure, you can eat something else, but you can never go back and change the feeling of despair as your food is snatched away from right under your nose. The dining experience is a trinity of emotion, food, and atmosphere, and you've got to have all three to make it work.
I have to say, now that you mention it,
Yeah.
that is a very accurate appraisal of the
Oh,
situation.
she looks so disappointed.
I'm gonna make it up to you, Kuching. Is there anything you want to eat? Anything at all. Whatever it is, I'll make it for you.
I think she wanted the golden
I don't
shrimp
have high hopes
balls.
for this, but equally, I don't want her feeling guilty. Okay, I'll let her do this for me. If you insist, there is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me. It's an old recipe from my grandfather's notes.
Oh.
No problem. May I see it?
I'll get it to you when we're back in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, okay. We're trying it later.
Traveler, have you finished eating?
Yep.
Before we do anything else, let's head back to Liyue Harbor. I need to fetch something.
Okay. Yeah.
I need to go home to fetch my grandfather's notes. Let's meet at Wanmin Restaurant later.
Okay.
Great. I'll go get everything ready. Traveler, what about you? Are you gonna do your own thing for a while, or do you want to come in and have a seat?
I actually have something to discuss with him. You
Oh,
go ahead.
okay.
We'll join you later.
Okay, gotcha.
Traveler, come here for a moment.
Okay.
I need your advice on something. What do I need to do to get along with Zhongli?
You
Seriously?
already are.
That's what's stressing you out?
What's so strange about it? Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, does she want to be her
You're
friend?
super smart, and you're always so sure of yourself. Paimon thought you'd never need advice from anyone about anything.
Well, that's just ridiculous. Zhongling's always so warm and friendly with me. This time especially. And now she's desperate to do me a favor. So, is that supposed to mean... we're friends already?
Yes.
I'm just not used to dealing with people who are so warm right from the get-go. How exactly am I supposed to respond to that?
You already are getting along just fine.
Okay. Noted. Thank you, Traveler.
That was so
I'll see
cute.
you again shortly.
Huh. What's making Kuching so self-conscious? Paimon thought nobody would be able to get under her skin.
I'd like to hear what Zhongli has to say.
Hey, we're here!
Hi, Goba.
Hey, grab a seat. I'm just running through my ingredients to see what I'm missing.
Zhongli, can I ask you something?
Oh, we're gonna do this now?
Yeah.
What is it?
Paimon can explain.
This is your idea! Why you gotta dump it on Paimon?
Look at his face.
Okay, so back at Wangshu Inn, we noticed you and Kuching were getting along pretty well. So you really like hanging out with her, huh?
Yep.
Mhm.
Kuching's good-natured and easy to be around. The kind of person everyone wants to know, right?
You're a braver person than Paimon. The first time we met Kuching, Paimon found her pretty intimidating.
She does have a formidable
think so?
presence.
I remember thinking straight away that she was really easy to get along with. Didn't you see her sneaking treats to Goba back at Wangshu Inn?
Yeah, she's great. We know that now. We're just talking about first impressions.
First impressions?
Also, Chef Mao,
Oh,
his genes didn't even try at all, huh? I want to see her mother.
Hey, have you guys eaten grilled shellfish before? They can be hard to crack at first, but they taste amazing that way.
Oh, is that the
We've
metaphor?
eaten shellfish before, but I don't think we've ever tried eating them grilled.
Oh, you're missing out. I'll grill some for you another time.
I love Goba's
But
smile.
anyway, Kuching's like a shellfish. Maybe a little closed off at first, but once you get to know her, she's got a soft and squishy side too. Not to mention that even after her favorite food was stolen away, she was still happy looking after Goba. I'm really grateful for that.
You make a good point. You know, Xiangling's intuition for people seems really spot on.
Yeah,
Is that why she took a liking to Kuching so quickly?
I think so.
All right, let's see. We're okay for carrots and crab, and we still got some ham and mushrooms. I wonder what Kuching's recipe is gonna be.
Huh? What was that noise?
What's
Fetch
going
out.
on?
Right?
What the? That bird is huge!
No? Another death tie?
Ladybird!
Oh,
Excuse me,
yeah,
one shall
Clear
not be addressed in such a manner.
It had the same sound effect
One
as
shall
when
be known as
Zhao
Adeptus,
disappears.
whose name, should you care to mention it, is Cloud Retainer.
Cloud Retainer. That does sound like an Adeptus name.
Well spoken. One shall let this young lady's enlightened words atone for the ignorant ones of her friend.
It's been a while.
A while it has indeed been, traveler. Does one surmise correctly that you hasten hither to partake in the Moon Chase Festival?
Yeah, you could put it like that.
Ah, so even the illustrious traveler has been summoned to attend the Moon Chase Festival. As expected, this year's theme stands proud against the test of public scrutiny.
Oh, does it?
The theme? You mean Feast of the Bounteous
Wait, can we
Land?
ask her? Does she know?
The very same. Moon Chase Festival falls during the season when many cooking ingredients are ripe. Hence, it is a fitting time to enjoy the finest of foods. One noticed the relative pomp and ceremony with which this year's affairs are being conducted, and could not abide to stand idly by.
Oh, are you gonna join?
Let it be known that one's culinary proficiency and ingenuity is uncontested in
Is she
all
gonna
the
cook too?
world. Thus does one now appear in this realm, that those who inhabit it might witness one's latest creation, a supreme cuisine machine.
Oh.
A supreme cuisine what? What's
Is it an oven?
supreme cuisine machine?
Is it a new invention?
Patience.
Oh,
One's
okay.
purpose here today is to meet and to greet. Nothing further.
Okay.
All shall be revealed before your very eyes when the time arrives.
Look at her being mysterious.
Traveler, you are one who has witnessed much of the culinary world. When the day comes, one would be most pleased to see you in attendance, offering your most vociferous ovations.
Vociferous?
Oh, so we're officially invited?
That which is implicitly understood needs not be made explicit, let alone official. I shall say no more and dwell here no longer. Await my word.
Yes,
be
ma'am.
there or beware.
I thought she was gonna say be there or be square.
Disappears just as quickly as she shows up. Oh, wait, not Bird, Adeptus. Hey, wait, isn't she technically an illuminated bird, though?
Oh
She
yeah,
seemed
but
like
it's a
someone
matter of
very
respect by month.
prestigious and very talented at cooking. She definitely loves her food.
Oh yeah, the first time we met her, we offered
this
food
left
in order
already.
to meet her.
Yay, Kaching's back!
Sorry I kept you waiting, Zhongli. This is the recipe from my grandfather's notes. They're not in the best condition, so rather than bring them out of the house, I just transcribed the recipe. Unfortunately, the texts my grandfather worked with were very old, usually faded, damaged, or both. Some parts are missing from this recipe, too. Do you think you'll still be able to work with it?
Oh, okay. Let me take a look. Give me some time. I need to look into it.
Sorry for the trouble.
You're all here?
Wait,
That voice
is
sounds
that Ganyu?
familiar.
Yeah. For a second I thought it was
Sorry to interrupt
Shenhe,
your
but
conversation. I was in the area buying a few things, and I heard the disturbance, so I felt compelled to come take a look.
You mean Cloud Retainer? I saw her too. She just suddenly showed up right in the middle of the street. Whatever adeptal power that was, she certainly knows how to make an entrance.
yeah.
Lady Kaching, you saw her too?
What's wrong?
Have a moment? I need to discuss something with you.
What is it, Ganyu? Has something urgent come up while I've been out?
No, it's nothing work-related. I
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
ask about, something personal. Is that okay?
God, Ganyu is so pretty.
Personal matter? Involving me? Surely I haven't done anything improper recently, have I?
Oh, she's
Please,
panicking.
Lady Kaching? This is really important
It's
to
so
me.
funny because she's so insecure, but outwardly she looks...
I noticed Cloud Retainer
She looks
was here
intimidating.
for quite a while. Did she say anything about...
Oh.
when I was young?
About your childhood? No, nothing at all.
What? Really?
Oh, she thought she was saying...
goodness.
She was telling them
I was
embarrassing
getting
stories?
really worried. Once she gets talking to people, she tends to go off on all sorts of tangents. So I was worried she might have bored you with some stories about me.
Your name didn't even come up, so you've nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Kaching, how are you not asking a bunch of questions right now? There's obviously some juicy gossip here. Aren't you curious to find out what it is?
I am. What are those
Please,
stories?
No, don't do that to me.
Of
I wonder
course
if we
not.
go to...
Whatever it is, I'm not
God,
curious
what is
and I'm
her
not going
name?
to ask. If Ganyu has a secret and she wishes to keep it that way, nobody should make it their business to
I'm
try and
blanking
get it
out
out
Cloud
of her.
Retainer's name.
That's just basic decency, is
But
it
if you
not?
go to her character profile
Yes, ma'am.
and I click on the Ganyu line,
Kaching, I...
is she... Can I hear what story is that? At
You're
least
so
some of it.
kind and considerate. I've always seen
But
that
oh,
in
it's
you.
sweet that Kaching was protecting her.
What's that got to do with... Honestly. Go on, you should be getting back now.
Oh my, you're right. I should.
This event is doing
Okay,
Kaching a lot of
everyone,
favors.
Please
A
excuse
lot
me.
of favors.
I should get back to work now. Take good care of Kaching for me.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Don't worry, Ganyu. We will.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
Bye. At the end there, she sounded like your big sister.
Hey everyone! I just had an
Which
idea.
technically,
It
she
really
would
occurred
be,
to me
right?
when
Because
that
Ganyu's
Adeptus
old.
showed up. Do you think the stove god could be an Adeptus too? Ooh, could be.
You know what?
I don't want to
Yeah.
assert either way, but it seems highly likely.
In that case, we should go ask the Adepti about it. I think my master might be able to help.
Oh, I was gonna say let's call Zhao, but
You mean your teacher is an Adeptus?
She's over at Yujing Terrace. Come on, I'll introduce you.
oh, is it Madam Ping? Didn't know she was Zhongling's teacher.
Master!
Ah, Goba.
Oh,
Hello, Zhongling.
Madam Ping is Shangli's
Right.
master?
I did not expect that.
Master, how are you
Oh,
keeping
look at him
these
running
days?
off.
Are you well?
Oh, very well, thank you. What a surprise it is that you all had the time to come and visit me today.
Hi, Madam Ping.
Hello.
Master, we came here because we have a question for you. Do you know about the stove god?
Of course I know the stove god.
Does this mean you know them personally?
Ah, I see. It's the Moon Chase Festival, isn't it? How interesting. So you came to hear some stories about the stove god.
Yeah.
That's right. We're investigating something that happened recently.
I see. The great stone surfaces. And so you open an investigation. I must commend your guesswork this far. I did indeed know the stove god of whom you speak, but it was a great many years ago. Moon Chase was originally a rite observed by the Adepti, not something in which the ordinary people of Liyue would ever partake. But over the years, they have sought to emulate it for themselves many times, giving rise to various festivals bearing the Moon Chase name. On nights
So I
when
wonder what the
moon
original
shone
Moon
bright,
Chase was.
everybody would get together for joyful reunions. There would be fine food, fine wines, and choice teas. Later, Rex Lapis unified all of these various festivals under the Moon Chase name to honor an old friend of his. In short, the
friend of
heavens were
his?
our witness as we vowed to the moon to come together in joyful solidarity, to remember the past and reflect upon the present. That is the meaning of the Moon Chase Festival.
Rex Lapis.
Oh, why the long face?
That friend made many contributions to Liyue, and Rex Lapis would not have them go unrecognized. Turning this season into a commemoration of his old friend was also a way to honor that friendship.
Okay.
I can only presume that the Stove God Festival was one of the many subsumed into the Moon Chase Festival.
In the hands of Rex Lapis, our nation's traditions were faithfully upheld. It is to their detriment that we must now be the ones to inherit this duty.
Kuching.
Ah, Kuching, I simply won't allow you to be so down on yourself. Nothing would delight Rex Lapis more than to know that those who follow in his footsteps continue
Where
to
is he,
value
by the
these
way? We haven't seen
traditions
him
and are
this entire time.
tirelessly to do them justice.
Thank you.
Lady Kuching.
Oh.
Lady Kuching. Lady Ningguang wishes to speak with you.
Ningguang's looking for me? Must be important. Please excuse me, everyone. If I'm not back soon, you'll find me at Ningguang's office.
Okay.
There she goes. Kuching's a lot more serious when she's got her work face on.
Do you
Right,
want
man,
to
yeah,
know
her work
who Rex Lapis's
isn't
friend
easy.
was?
Yes.
Oh, hi, guys.
The stove god is the friend, right?
Yes, precisely. There are few genuine coincidences in the world. The story of the Lost Festival and the Old Friend are indeed one and the same. The
So it was
Stove
always
God
meant
was
to
a
be
good
for the
friend of
Stove
mine,
God?
too. What a pity it is that the god is now gone both from the world and from people's memories.
How could that happen?
It is to everyone's regret that the Stove God passed. But gods cannot be fully destroyed, and we made a pact to wait until the land became fruitful once more.
Oh.
For perhaps the Stove God would then return, albeit in a new form.
Stove God playable?
Master, you must miss the Stove God a lot, right? From the way you talk about it all, it sounds like you were the best of friends.
Yes. Thinking back on it all, there are many fond memories. I'm pleasantly surprised to find that Kuching is investigating this. She is a tenacious child, and anything she sets her mind to, she will diligently pursue. It warms my heart and makes me want to give her a helping hand. Unfortunately, however, I cannot simply give her the answer, for the process is of great importance to her.
I appreciate that.
My grandfather once researched the Stove God, and now she follows in his footsteps. Since Kuching has inherited this conundrum, so too she must inherit the journey to its resolution.
If she finds the answer so easily, it might
I count all the people of
dampen all the work that her grandfather did.
When he was the same
Like, oh, it's this
age
easy
as
to get the
Kuching
answer. So,
is
like, I
now.
appreciate what she's doing.
So young. Grandparent and grandchild are definitely made from the same mold. Both diligent enough to take on anything and bold enough to see it through to the end. I like to think of Leah as my own little potted plant. I've watched it grow and blossom, and it grows more beautiful all the time. In the blink of an eye, the buds of yesterday are in full bloom today. It's wonderful to see. For new blossoms must bloom on the branches if the tree is to remain evergreen and ever young. My dears, you are absolutely right to focus your investigation on the stone. It is, as you suppose, the lost statue of the Stove God, and within it lie all the answers that you seek. I should like to see the stone for myself if you would lead me to it. Perhaps the truth will emerge even as we watch on.
Of course, of course. Is something happening?
Kuching, has the stone undergone any changes?
A crack has appeared in one corner, but we still can't tell what's inside.
What happened? Did someone chip it while no one else was looking?
More likely a natural occurrence. Our weapons have had no effect on it.
How would a natural occurrence crack it open?
Well, if it was under
This is
the
because the
sea
Stove God draws
all
power
this
from
time.
the actions of the masses, the heat of a busy kitchen, the joy of a reunion.
Ah, so the theme of this
Keep
moon
up the
chase
good work, and the
is
truth will rise to the surface soon enough.
making it
All
work.
the books say the Stove God is the deity of food. So is the stone opening up because everyone's cooking for the festival?
Statues draw power from their people. So, if the Stove God has dominion over cooking, could it be that the passion people put into their cooking gives power to the Stove God?
Yeah,
Mingguang and I chose
that
Feast
makes
of the
sense. Also, where's
Bounteous
Gopo?
Land as this year's theme.
Can't see him.
And now every chef signed up for the competition is busy preparing. Paimon's theory is not an unreasonable one.
Plus, a lot of families have reunion feasts around this time.
If the god's
With
power,
everyone back home,
if the god's existence seems to
and that adds a lot
stem
to
from the
festive
people's belief in them, I call bullshit on Ven TV. Like, oh, I'm the weakest of the seven.
festive,
Get out of here.
mean that when the festive fever peaks, it'll bust right open, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
That's gotta be it, right, Master?
Well, we'll have to see then, won't we?
Okay.
She said no
the fact that
spoilers.
cooking is involved gives us a perfect opportunity. The selection phase of masterful chefs will be held indoors and seen by only a few people, but the finals will be held outside in public. Everyone who wants to will be able to come and watch it. The atmosphere will be incredibly lively, no question.
And when the finals end, boom! we'll get to see who the stove god really is, right?
It's definitely a possibility.
Well, I've already signed up, so I should be able to help.
Yes, for a chef as accomplished as yourself, getting to the finals should be a breeze.
All this talk of cooking competitions is making Paimon hungry. Oh, Paimon can't wait! It'd be great if Paimon could take a nap and then wake up when it's the finals.
Oh, that was part 1. That was pretty lengthy for a part 1. Not that I'm complaining, but it is pretty long, isn't it? I mean, longer than the other events I've watched. Oh, look at the art. That's so beautiful. Before we start part 2, I'm gonna get me a drink. All right, I got my drink.
Hey, Xiangling, we're
It's
here.
a mango strawberry
Paimon,
blend
did you
juice
hear the
thing.
news?
It's delicious.
I made it through the selections for Masterful Chefs. Really?
I had no doubt that you would.
Great!
You're in a league of your own, Xiangling.
It was a total breeze. I wasn't even trying. But a true champion never rests on their laurels. I'm still gonna need your help to prepare for the competition. I made a few new test dishes, and I was hoping everyone could try them and give some feedback. Traveler, you want to be the first?
Oh, we just ate.
Oh, yeah, we did. And anyway, we get to eat your food all the time, so we're biased. You should find some other people this time. Just to
Have Kuching try it.
Good idea. Okay, let me think.
How Beto?
Let's get Beto to try it first. Beto! Yep, you can definitely trust her opinion. Let's go find her. Right now, she should be down at the docks. Let me box up this food real quick, then we can head on down.
Ooh, the mango used for this is a little sour. Is that Xinyan?
Beto, ahoy!
Whoa!
Look, who's she with? Hi, Beto. Hi, Xinyan. Are we interrupting anything?
Is that her first appearance in the game?
Woman of the hour. We were just talking about you. Oh, Beta was saying you and I should get ourselves on board sometime. Says the whole crew's been asking for us.
Oh, a rock musician based in Liyue uses her music as a form of resistance against societal stereotypes, period. Her tunes are well loved, and the style of her tunes is much like she is, straightforward, generous, confident, and proud. Every time she steps onto her personally designed stage, loyal fans will come flocking and start to rock to her rhythm. If you hear cheers and fireworks go up in any place in Liyue Harbor at the same time, it's most likely Xinyan, so don't miss out.
But you three go way back. Oh, we really do. Beto and Xinyan are two of my oldest customers, and I've helped out in the kitchen on board Beto's ship in the past. Recently, Xinyan's been planning to do a show on board, too.
That's the plan. Good music's meant for sharing. You guys should check it out sometime.
Will do. But I came here today because I made it into the Masterful Chef's finals, and I was just trying out some new dishes to bring to the competition. Can you have a little taste and give me some feedback?
Sure, beats drinking on an empty stomach. Oh, about time. I'm starving over here. Let's see what you got.
Beto and Xinyan try Xiangling's dish.
Oh, man. This chicken fuyang's tasting awesome.
Oh, this food is too good for me to be soaking up the alcohol with.
These three seem to have a great time with each other.
Those are the kinds of friends you want in life. Look at Goba in the back. Oh my god.
Chicken fuyang, come and get it, and crystal shrimp, and they all taste kind of refreshing.
Is refreshing really a flavor?
When you spend all your
feeling?
time at sea, you don't have a lot of choice when it comes to food. Especially on the
that's
longer
true.
voyages where you've got to stretch out your rations as far as you can. First thing you want to do when you get back on dry land is dig into a nice hot meal that's swimming in oil and has a ton of flavor.
That's the exact opposite of Ningguang's tastes.
Oh, sure is. Beto's tastes are pretty similar to mine and Xiangling's.
Ugh, Ningguang. I am sick of hearing that name.
Oh,
Our
they
tastes
had a
couldn't
fight.
be more different. You'll never find us eating the same bowl of food.
But last time when you were chatting with her, Paimon thought you two seemed to get along just fine.
What
We're
happened?
evenly matched.
Trouble
Guess
in
that makes us
Paradise?
equals. But I'm sorry, limp cabbage leaves are never gonna do it for me.
No, me
I
neither.
hear
That's
ya,
fair.
I hear ya. Steamed cabbage and broth might be upper class and look fancy and all, but man, is it boring. It's never gonna give you that flavor explosion you get with some of the other dishes out there.
So, Xinyan, are these dishes too mild for you too?
Well, not so much mild. I just think you maybe missed a beat somewhere.
Needs a kick.
Exactly. This is some fine cooking, no question about that. But if this is for a competition, it needs more oomph.
Beat? Oomph? Are we sure these terms apply to cooking? Beat and oomph.
Beat, yeah. You know what a beat is? I only know music, though. I'm nowhere near your level when it comes to cooking, so don't mind me if it doesn't make much sense.
No, but you can infer what they're trying to say.
Right. Beat and oomph. That's what I need. I actually thought as much while I was cooking them. Even though this was a brand new combination, it still felt like I was missing that one thing that'll seal the deal. You know, really push it over the finish line.
Seems like she's found her muse. Does that mean music theory is compatible with cooking?
Every bit as compatible as we are.
Hey, Paimon didn't quite get the implication, but Paimon keeps telling you're being a meanie.
Okay, I think I know what I need to do.
Great, so this went really well.
Don't hold back, just get out there and do your thing. You're a pro, Zhongli, and you totally got this. Hands down, best chef in Liyue Harbor. Ain't that right, Beto?
Well, I think so anyway. More than any other chef. And there ain't a whole lot of people I'd be willing to say that about.
I'll do my best. Thanks, everyone.
All right, we'll leave you to it. I'm gonna take Xinyan on board for a while.
Take me on board. I want to be a pirate.
They both had pretty strong tastes. You sure that won't be a problem? Shouldn't we get a second opinion from someone with milder tastes?
That's a good point. Beto likes her greasy stir fries, and Xinyan can really handle her spice. Yeah, we should get another opinion.
Now, who do we know whose tastes are on the mild side?
Oh, Zhao, he has the mildest taste.
Who?
Almond tofu, yeah, me and Ether are on the same page.
So back to Wangshu Inn? Who is it? Someone you just missed last time we were there.
Oh, we don't need to go to Wangshu Inn. We can do it right here.
Huh?
We'll just call his name.
Paimon remembers. He said that we just need to speak his name and...
That's the traveler privilege.
Will he definitely hear us saying his name, though? Maybe we should find somewhere quieter. Okay,
Oh, look at Boba.
let's take turns shouting his name.
Uh-huh. Do I need to do this too?
Hyman's going first.
Go ahead, Paimon. Is he just gonna answer to Ether?
Let me try again. Xiao! That's weird. Does he not want to hang out with us?
I think he gave the privilege strictly to the traveler.
Some guy with special powers promised you both that you just need to shout his name and he'll show up?
Yeah, I know it sounds weird.
Not both, actually.
Yeah.
Just one of us.
He promised it to me.
Oh, right. Well, you should be the one to try it then. Paimon clearly just doesn't want to feel left out.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry, Paimon. Xiao, are you there?
You called?
Oh, yeah, that was quick. That was quick.
He actually came!
You spoke my name, did you not?
I didn't think that would actually work.
When I make you a promise, I will honor it.
Oh, you're so
Blink
cute.
of an eye and poof! He's there! That's how you know he's an Adeptus.
An Adeptus?
Oh, look at Goba.
Hi there. It was me who asked the traveler to call you here. My name's Xiangling. I'm a chef. I've made it into the finals of this year's Masterful Chefs, and I'm testing some dishes out in preparation. I'm trying to get
You know,
feedback
Zhao
from
needs someone like
customers with
Xiangling.
all different tastes.
like connect to it that will force him kind of out of the shell. But I think that's gonna be the traveler for him.
Traveler says you prefer mild food.
Even though the
Just kind
traveler
of
himself
person I'm
isn't
looking for.
an extrovert.
If you don't mind, I'd like you to try the dishes I
Okay,
made
go
and
on.
tell me your thoughts.
Since it's you, I will do it.
Yay!
I love the special privilege that the traveler gets. Ooh, did you like it?
Are you sure you can eat it? Don't force yourself.
Tastes pretty good.
Really? I can't believe
Brother, please say hi to Goba. He's like jumping in your face.
If my dad was here, he'd be crying tears of joy.
You excel in the culinary arts. I'm reminded of another chef I know. That chef cooks dishes with soul, as do you. Both of you are masters of your craft.
Who do you think he means? Smiley Yensho?
Yeah, absolutely. It has to be.
If I had to find fault with something, the two sides are a little strong for my taste. Some minor adjustments would take this dish from excellence to perfection. Just my own opinion. Do not fixate on it. Take it or leave it as you see fit.
Alright, go easy on the sides. Okay, I got it.
I like that we could connect Xiao to the other characters in Liyue via the traveler. Thank you.
See you next time.
Paimon still can't believe he actually came. So, what would happen if we called his name again now?
We're not gonna do that.
Come back right away?
Paimon, we're not gonna abuse that privilege.
Kinda, maybe, not really joking.
Oh, look, he got sad. Brother, someone say hi to him.
After 2
He's been
rounds
getting
of taste
ignored
testing,
this entire
I
time.
have an idea on what to do next. Great! Lucky we picked the right people to talk to. I'd better head back and try this out a few times while it's fresh in my mind. Thanks for your help. Oh, and the final is in Yujing Terrace. You better come and watch. Will
Promise,
do.
promise.
Good luck.
You'll do great. And oh, Goba. I'm sorry. They're all being mean to him. Oh, there's the venue. Oh, Yanfei.
Welcome, everyone, to the Masterful Chef's Final. At the appointment of this organizing committee, I am your host and officiator, Yanfei.
Hey, Yanfei's here too!
This event is brought to you by the Liyue Qixing in collaboration with a number of participating enterprises.
Oh, Keqing and
The
Ningguang are going to be
competition
judges.
is divided into the selections phase and the finals. We saw many contestants from all over Liyue in the selections process, and all of them were outstanding chefs in their own right. Of those, the 2 strongest participants were put through to today's finals. In just a few short moments, the finals will take place right here before your very eyes. As the officiator, it is my honor and privilege to represent the organizing committee and indeed the people of Liyue in overseeing today's proceedings. Next, please allow me to introduce the judges. There will be a select panel and an audience panel. The 3 members of the select panel are the Tianquan, Lady Ningguang, the Yuheng, Lady Keqing, and last but not least, gourmet connoisseur, Uncle Tian. In addition to these 3, 10 judges will be chosen from among the audience to sample our contestants' dishes and cast their vote. That makes a total of 13 judges, with 13 votes between them. Each judge will vote for their preferred finalist, and the one who receives the most votes will be today's winner.
It's all so exciting!
Brother,
And
I would
now,
be shitting
please
bricks.
join me in welcoming our 2
I can't
contestants into the
do
arena.
stuff like this.
Come on out. To my left, a competition favorite down from Dihua. Life's harsh when you live on a marsh, but this kitchen
Smiley
ace will put a
Yanxiao.
smile on your face. Please welcome Smiley Yanxiao.
Hi, everyone.
He's so cute.
Yanxiao made it into the finals too! But what's up with him? He seems really nervous.
To be fair, it is a big event.
Yanxiao! Chin up, shoulders back! Everyone from the inn is super proud of you!
I wanna hug him.
And
He's
to my
so
right,
cute.
a stalwart of Liyue Harbor culinary scene, a little feisty with a whole lot of spicy. Give it up for Xiangling! And her mysterious assistant, who knows who?
Goba.
knows, it's Guoba! Hey everybody, I'll do my
How high he's jumping. I'm covering him.
Contestants,
I'm so sorry.
please
You know
repeat
what?
after me. As a finalist in Masterful Chefs, I
Oh no, he
solemnly
got
swear to
sad.
commit myself fully,
He got
compete
sad.
fairly, and abide by all competition procedures.
They did like the Mike Wazowski thing, where he kept getting covered.
To commit myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by all competition procedures.
As a finalist in Masterful Chefs, I solemnly swear to commit myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by all competition
Look at this
procedures.
big guy, he's so nervous.
And I, for my part,
And Goba's
promise
still
to
sad.
uphold the principles of fairness, impartiality, and transparency in my officiation of the proceedings. Now, I will hand things over to the select panel judge, Ningguang, for the announcement of today's theme.
Thank you all for being here today at the Masterful Chefs Finals.
Are we just watching?
I am the
Or are we gonna
Tianquan
help Xiangling
Ningguang.
like last time?
The organizers have chosen the theme for today's event, and that theme is Of Earth and Waterborn.
Of Earth
Earth and Waterborn.
Just like the Feast of Bounteous Land. It really captures the spirit of this year's
Well,
Moonchase
Waterborn gives
Festival.
seafood.
It's like surf and
Earth?
turf,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah.
deep and meaningful version.
The rules are simple. The one who receives the most votes wins. Tailor your dishes to the judges' preferences, or win over the audience with your originality. The choice is yours. Well then, I look forward to both of your contributions.
Goba is paying attention.
Contestants will have 1 hour of cooking time available and may only use ingredients provided by the organizers in their dishes. I trust this is no problem. Okay, without further ado, let the cooking commence. Begin.
Yay!
Time to pull out all the stops. Show everyone why you're the best.
Whoop whoop! Go Xiangling!
Traveler, come on. Thanks for coming to support me.
Of course.
Don't you worry.
I'm supporting both of you.
This is the best tasting dish I've ever cooked.
Shit, I need some tissues.
Light it up! Light it up! First things first. Get the
Oh, you play as Xiangling. Okay. Oh, Goba.
Xiao thought the side should be milder, which makes sense to contrast with the main dish. And I guess that's what Xinyan meant. You gotta have on-beats and off-beats. But at the same time, you have to end on a high note. So I think I'll add a little sugar to the crystal shrimp just to bring the flavor up a notch.
Like the sugar, yeah. Thought that was overwhelming when it first popped up. Like, oh, that's one dish.
Triple layered consomme is pretty bland to begin with. And I can't have two sides with the same texture. Luckily, the organizers have provided some very aromatic broth. It's just a little too gentle. Okay, this is where Beta was right. A pinch of salt should do the trick.
I like how she's taking advice from everybody and using it on every dish.
Jueyun chili
Right, that's
chicken
our
is the
second
main
dish.
event. Can't afford to compromise too much here, but maybe some pepper will set it apart without alienating anybody.
I like that Goba stands by where the ingredient you want is. Oh, we're done. Wait.
Yin Xiao, he doesn't look so good.
Oh, is he having a hard time?
Guva!
Whoa, whoa, what's this? Hold up. Things are taking an unexpected turn on the Masterful Chef stage. Xiangling's mysterious assistant appears to be aiding her opponent. Judges, are we going to allow this? We knew in advance that Xiangling would be accompanied by a mysterious assistant, and the judges agreed that the two could be classed as one individual for the purposes of the competition. But what do
I mean,
we say
honestly,
to
to
this?
make things fair.
I take no issue with it. In any case, the assistant hasn't done much in the way of assisting.
Oh, you have not been paying attention.
No competition would be complete without a little drama. All a part of being young. I won't be the old fogey that ruins it for them.
Sounds a little bit like Albert.
Please allow me to explain to our host. Prior to the competition, the judges reviewed both contestants, and we can comfortably confirm that neither side is participating in a way that contravenes the competition rules. Xiangling is a highly accomplished chef, and her assistant is more like family to her. Xiangling prepares all of her own dishes herself. All that her assistant will do is occasionally provide a fire source. Given Xiangling's level of culinary skill, the difference between her using firewood or her assistant is a trivial one. I appreciate everyone's concerns. The presence of a mysterious assistant performing strange dance moves to cheerlead for Zhongli is a little unexpected. But the mysterious assistant has now started cheerleading for Smiley Yenshao too, demonstrating total impartiality. By encouraging both Zhongli and her opponent, they have proven to be a fair
Exactly, that's what I
supporter.
said.
That's right. Boba's not really outside help. Boba just likes to watch people cook. I'm sure the only reason they went over there is to try to help Yenshao feel less nervous. I give you all my word, Boba will not interfere with the competition. And I would also say that it's a loss to the competition if Yenshao isn't at the top of his form. I say that as someone who's eaten Yenshao's cooking at Wang Shuin before. He is an excellent chef, and I want this to be a competition between the best we both have to bring.
I see.
Yeah, he seemed to get a little bit of a stage fright.
Uncle Tian, what's your opinion?
He
I
came
have
under
no
pressure, which
objections.
very,
It's
very
an honor
understandable.
and a privilege to see two contestants so dedicated to having a fair and square contest.
The judges and the officiator accept this explanation. Let the competition continue.
Yenshao, are you alright?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I've never been so nervous in my life. Look, my hands won't stop shaking.
I'll hold them for
Take
you.
it easy. I've been there before. I can help. Try saying a tongue twister to yourself in your head. Or think of some happy memories about your dad.
Why my dad?
I
That's a bit
think it's because
specific.
that's what she uses.
I guess I'll think of my mom then.
Boba is so.
Anyway,
Aw.
you should carry on.
He's a mama's boy. I
Don't
love
hold
him.
up your own dishes on my account.
Nothing's being held up. I'm finished already.
Huh? Oh, right. Then I need to focus up and win this thing.
There you go. That's the attitude we want. You're a very capable
I was looking at the
chef,
stone in the back. I was wondering if it cracked a little, at least visibly from here, but
Just like you showed us last
doesn't
time
seem
at
like
Wang
it.
Shuin.
Yes. You're right. I can do this.
Yes, you can.
I can do this.
You can.
Thank you, Zhongli. And thanks to your... well, thanks. Time for me to get cooking.
Smiley Yenshao starts cooking immediately, and his dish is ready in a flash.
Both contestants have now finished cooking. I would like to invite them to present their dishes to the judges for evaluation. We will proceed in the order that the contestants finished. Xiangling, please describe your dish.
My dish is Jiyun chili chicken with sides of triple-layered consomme and crystal shrimp. The theme is of earth and waterborne, which includes land and sea. In other words, land animals, fowl, and seafood are all potential ingredients.
Yes.
My main dish, Jiyun chili chicken, is a combination of fowl and chilies. Jiyun chilies capture the essence of the mountains where they grow, and fowl is a gift from the heavens. Triple-layered consomme also uses fowl, and its other ingredients are ham and bamboo shoots. These are also flavors from the mountains.
Oh, Paimon wants to eat.
Complement and contrast with the chicken dish, fresh instead of spicy, cold instead of hot. The crystal shrimp is made from a combination of rice, shrimp meat, and carrot. A thin, translucent skin wraps diced carrot and a whole shrimp, fresh, crispy, and tender. Shrimps are a gift from the ocean. Tightly wrapping them in a skin made from rice makes this dish a blend of land and sea, fresh with a hint of sweetness. It's the perfect note to end this course on.
Ooh, a strong delivery
is very
there
strong.
from Xiangling.
That was
Let's
so
see
good.
what our next contestant Yenshao has to say.
My dish is Adeptus Temptation with a mint salad and golden shrimp balls. As Zhongli says, earth and water means land and sea. So birds, land animals, and seafood were also the ingredients I incorporated. Adeptus Temptation is a much-loved dish in Liyue, and as chef of Wang Shuin, I've always been proud to offer this as the signature specialty dish of our menu. It's a complex dish with very particular
Guba.
ingredients.
Is he eating the
Smoked
shrimp balls
ham,
again?
Crab, fresh shrimp
He
meat,
better not.
and matsutake. I chose this as my main dish as a sign of respect toward my profession and to this competition. The mint salad is my first side. Cool and tender with a subtle sweetness. It's a perfect answer to the rich and strong flavors of the Adeptus Temptation. Golden shrimp balls is a time-honored classic loved by everyone.
He's staring at them
a
so
hearty
hard.
and wholesome broth, followed up with a shrimp ball. Oh, pure bliss.
Paimon can smell it from all the way over here! It's driving Paimon crazy!
Judges, please sample the dishes.
3 on-stage judges try the 2 contestants' dishes.
Very impressive. Both contestants' dishes are well considered, expertly made, and truly delicious. I'm gonna have another golden shrimp. I mean, I shall have to sample both contestants' dishes once more before I can reach a verdict.
Now, Zhongli has taken an interesting approach here. She's chosen a cold dish as her main. I have to say,
That is
that's a
very
bold
bold.
move.
Yeah.
It's also a unique take on Jueyun chili chicken. Although the dish
Cooked
as a
chicken?
whole is served cold, the chili peppers have been stir-fried, and so they're still just a little warm on the inside. You get a nice crunch as you bite in. Then you get the spiciness and warmth all coming in together. And then just a hint of that wonderful pepperiness to top it all off. It's quite simply extraordinary.
This Adeptus Temptation is quite exceptional. The triple layer consomme is also a very superlative contribution. Excellent flavor, well balanced between sweet and savory. Yes, the standard is very high.
Judges of the select panel, I will now
Good
ask you
Goomba,
to
he's
consider
still
your
staring
votes
at the
carefully
shrimp balls.
before writing them down and handing them to me. Also, the organizing committee has selected today's audience judges, and they are now evaluating the dishes. Everyone who's been lucky enough to sample today's dishes, please consider and cast your vote independently.
How are we not involved in this? Why did they pick us to be judges? Paimon has buckets of passion and oodles of expertise when it comes to food. If they don't want Paimon,
Oh, damn.
it's their loss.
Calm down, Paimon. I'll cook the same dishes for you later.
For all the chefs there are in the world, and for all the amazing dishes they can cook, the fact remains that you're the one who treats Paimon the best.
Paimon is spoiled.
Thank you
The
all
traveler
for waiting.
spoils her.
All votes have been received and counted, and the results have been returned to Ningguang. I now invite Ningguang to take the floor and announce the results of the Masterful Chef's Finals.
It is my pleasure to announce that the winner of the Masterful Chef's Finals is... by a mere one vote
It's Zhongli.
margin. Xiangling!
What? How is it so close?
Yanshao is a great chef too.
There it is. I knew it.
It was a close contest, but we have a winner. Liyue Harbor's Xiangling has beaten Dihua Marsh's Yanshao by just one vote.
I just one vote. That's
Only be
very
one
dividing.
winner, but the fact that this was so close shows just how much both of these outstanding chefs managed to impress our judges. Thank you both for your stellar contributions here today. A big thank you to all the audience for being here today, especially those who have come from far and wide.
Personally, my vote would have
officiator,
gone to
I
Yanshao.
declare the result of this
I said it from
competition to
earlier
be
that I was
fair
kind
and
of voting
valid,
for him a
thus
little bit
bringing
more
the
than Xiangling.
Masterful Chef's Finals to a close.
But looking at all the
Thank you
dishes
all
they
for
represented,
coming.
the fact that
Until next time.
Xiangling's main dish was
Please
cold
exit the venue in an orderly
threw me off.
fashion, and
Completely
remember
threw me
to
off.
take
I
all
don't
of
like
your
cold
personal
dishes.
belongings with you.
Come on, let's go over and take a look.
But good job, Xiangling! Yay! Are you gonna go congratulate her? Oh no.
Looks like I won this time, Yanshao. But I'd still like to try your dishes, if that's okay.
Sure. I'll have a try of yours too.
The two exchange test dishes.
Truly exquisite. No doubt in my mind why you're the winner here.
This Adeptus Temptation is really good. It's so fresh, I'm almost moved to tears.
Well, just goes to show that you have a taste for the finer things in life.
No, you've got me all wrong. We're just a small neighborhood restaurant too, so I totally understand. Food is life, and customers are at the heart of all food culture. So humble food cooking is not to be looked down upon.
Yeah.
Is that right? Huh. I'd heard you'd gotten famous for your experimental approach to cooking and were all about fancy and exclusive foods. Never realized you'd done your time in a small kitchen, too. Well, there you
Well,
have
there's
it.
a balance to be
All
struck
the
here.
greats come
And
from
I
the
think
smaller
Xiangling
places.
does that very well.
The same goes for you. You can't work in an inn kitchen unless you know how to consistently please customers. It's no
Well, we
wonder
can
your
please
food
me.
is so top-notch.
You're the kind of competition I'm glad to have. Let's stay in touch. Maybe we can find some time in the future to trade tips.
You got it. And next time we
Oh,
meet
they're
as
so good.
competitors, let's both be even better than we are now.
All right? Deal.
Bye, Yan Shao.
Paimon! Thanks for coming. Did you get to try the food? Don't even go there. Paimon's still peeved. I can't believe it. You didn't get picked? Well, never mind. Don't get mad. I'll make some more for you when we get back. You will? Woohoo! Great! Oh, the organizer said that Yen Shao and I need to go register our delivery addresses. Apparently, they're gonna deliver an exclusive ingredients package and the prize money at a later date. So I need to get moving.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'll come
Go do
find
that.
you guys after.
I'm still staring at the stone in the back. It didn't crack.
Good for her. Looks like Kuching and Ningguang left already. As the organizers, they must have gone to wrap up some last-minute things. Let's go ask them for an update about the statue.
Oh, are you okay?
Kuching, there you are.
Oh, you found me.
Huh?
She sounds
Is everything okay?
sad? Something's weighing on Kuching's mind.
Traveler, I have found myself in something of a predicament.
What
in the
happened?
competition, I voted for Smiley Yenshao.
So you're frustrated because you can't go back and vote for Xiangling instead?
Does she feel guilty? It's okay.
No, that's not it. As a judge, I had a duty to remain objective. I made my decision after thinking about it very carefully.
She's such an
and my
overthinker.
conscience is clear. Zhongli is my friend. So by rights, I should be honest with her about this. But
Xiangling
as
isn't
you
the type
know,
to be upset by
I
something
voted
like this.
based purely on my personal opinion. As a contestant, Zhongling may not be able to appreciate this. And I do not know how to deal with people
so
of her
cute.
temperament. I just don't know how to break it to her.
It's no big deal. Just say it however comes naturally. Xiangling of all people isn't bothered about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And anyway,
Oh, look,
she
there she
still
is.
won in the end.
She heard it, probably.
Hey, here you are. I've been looking for you for ages.
Or no, she didn't hear.
Xiangling.
Okay.
There's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
My grandfather always said to me, in contests of food, always follow your heart. Which is to say that in gastronomical disputes, or indeed competitions, one must cast their vote for the party that they agree with. This decision must be based on one's honest thoughts, not influenced by any external factors. Of course, that was just my grandfather's opinion, but I have to say, I am inclined to think he had a point.
Yeah, of course.
Despite the fact that I am your friend, I cast my vote for Smiley Yenshao's Adeptus Temptation.
I think you mean the golden shrimp balls.
Well, maybe it was. I like golden shrimp balls. Is that a problem?
No, not at all.
You were acting so serious that I honestly thought something was up. It's fine. Doesn't bother me one bit.
Huh?
You voted for who you wanted to, and that's totally okay. In fact, that's exactly how it should be. Otherwise, how could it be a fair competition? So, you made a point of telling me. Is that because you were worried that it made you a bad friend?
Don't be absurd.
Didn't I say already? I love this about you. You're just so conscientious about everything. Half-baked feedback just isn't meaningful to me at this stage. Seeking reassurance is what novices do, and it's been a long time since I was a novice. The way forward from today will only get more challenging, as will the dishes I'll need to cook. Honestly, I'll meet friends like you along the way.
Yeah,
You have
absolutely.
a strong sense of responsibility, Kuching. But you know, not everything is always about responsibility. Yes, you're a Qixing.
Oh,
but
heavy
you're
on that.
also you,
Not
Keqing.
everything's about responsibility.
When you're with friends, you don't need to think about everything so thoroughly. You know that's what Ningguang's like, right? Beto's always telling me about how well she gets along with Ningguang. They even play chess aboard her ship sometimes. So you see,
I think they do more than play
kind
chess.
of bold in that she doesn't let her identity and reputation get in the way of her ability to have a good time. You could take a leaf out of her book. Outside of work, it's time to let go and relax.
Yeah, she has a point. You don't need to be so strict with yourself.
Zhongli, anyway, what are we standing around here for? Let's go and check on the status of the Stove God statue.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Nearly
Let's go see.
forgotten about that. Let's go see. How strange. It hasn't changed one bit.
Didn't the crack get bigger?
Doesn't make any sense. We cooked our hearts out.
Maybe you need to offer it
The
some food.
competition wasn't enough to awaken the statue?
Oh well. I suppose it was simply not meant to be.
Oh, there's still time. Maybe it's still cooking.
We've waited this long already.
Let
There's
it
no
simmer.
harm in waiting a little longer. Right, Xiangling? Yep, there's still time. Let's be patient. We'll all see this through together. On another note, I have some good news for you, Keqing. Things are looking optimistic for that recipe you gave me. Master came by before the competition and filled in the parts that were missing. So now I'll be able to cook it. In fact, I'll go find somewhere to make it right now. Wait here.
I look forward to seeing what it is.
And Traveler, could you come with me? Huh?
Sure.
You only just beat Smiley and Chow. You think you're up for challenging us already?
Time for me to get real. I'm something of a kitchen god myself. Shut up.
You collect recipes, don't you? I thought you'd probably be needing this dish during your travels, so I figured I'd share it with you.
Oh, that's so kind.
Oh, right! Paimon knew that. Sheesh, we totally misread that situation.
Who am I kidding? Xiangling's the real kitchen queen.
Jeez, careful eating your words so fast, you'll give yourself heartburn.
What are you staring at me for? Go on, go get on with your cooking.
We made her laugh. We made her laugh.
Will we ever manage to reawaken the statue?
Believe, Keqing. We have to believe.
We're back! The Traveler and I made one each. Here, have a taste while it's still warm.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
Keqing tastes everyone's dishes.
What is
Yeah?
it? What does that face mean?
It's good.
This flavor. I've tasted it before.
Keqing?
Apologies. Zhongling, Traveler, thank you both. This is everything I had
Is it
hoped
how
it
her
would be.
grandfather used to make
It
it?
tastes wonderful and quite amazingly. Somehow it took me right back to my childhood, when my grandfather was still around.
Really? That's awesome! I didn't have a chance to fully explain before. In fact, when Master had filled in the missing parts of the recipe for me, I realized that I already knew how to make this dish.
Oh.
You already knew? You mean you were able to make this without ever seeing the recipe? Uh-huh. My dad taught me how to make it.
Oh, really?
But isn't this dish from Keqing's grandpa's notes, though?
About that, I do not believe that this recipe was my grandfather's creation. My grandfather was a well-known real estate tycoon in Liyue, and also a scholar. He was an avid collector of old books and was quite knowledgeable on many of Liyue's customs and traditions that are no longer practiced.
So it's perhaps
As a
an
child,
older
I
dish
used
that
to
was
spend a lot
passed
of time
down?
with him in his study. We'd read the classics together, then debate how much of it was actually genuine, and whether Rex Lapis was real or not. He used to say, books are just a bridge that bring us a little closer to history.
I like that she had such a good
It's up to those of us in
intellectual
later
relationship
generations
with
to
her
ask
grandfather.
These questions, search for the answers, and decide what they mean. Since then,
Like he
my
didn't
grandfather
force
has passed on,
the Rex
and I've
Lapis
grown up
belief
to become
on
a
her.
Qixing.
And he
My
was
views
open
on Rex
to
Lapis have
actual
changed
debate.
in
That's
this time,
huge.
too, from myth to reality. For me,
Mm.
the name Rex Lapis is inextricably wound up with memories of my grandfather. Whenever I see his name written down, It always reminds me of sitting in my grandfather's study, seeing all of his notes. As I said earlier, this recipe came from those same notes. It's an ancient dish that he was trying to restore to its original form. But unfortunately, without the full recipe, he never quite succeeded. Still, each time he tried cooking it, he'd always get me to have a taste while it was still warm. The memories. This really is the taste of my childhood.
Ancient dish? Are cornbread buns really that old?
Well, at least in my family it is. My dad learned how to make it from his
Yeah.
dad, and supposedly it's been passed down that way for generations. We call them chili mince cornbread buns. They're a traditional folk food snack, easy to pack up and take with you on the road. So they're the perfect thing to eat on the go.
Oh, he's saying he likes it too?
Seeing Guoba just reminded me of something. I actually made this dish on the day I first met Guoba.
How did you first meet?
It was in a cave in the mountains. I ducked inside to get out of the rain and saw an offering table in there, so I put the cornbread buns I brought with me on it. Then I ended up falling asleep, and when I woke up, I found out that Guoba had eaten every last one.
Of course.
Guoba followed me around ever since. We're practically family now.
Hold up! Stop the conversation! Look! The stone!
Oh, oh, oh! Oh! Is that Guoba?
Guoba? What are you... What?
Oh. Ah, I see the chili mince corn.
He doesn't remember? Look at that badass mustache he had.
Granny, look! The stone god statue looks just like Guoba!
Oh, indeed it does. After all, Guoba is the deity you've been searching for. God of the stove.
Holy shit.
Guoba is a god?
You asked me if a sufficiently festive atmosphere would be enough to reawaken the stove god.
Zhongli has a
And my
god
answer
as her
is this.
companion.
Yes. And no. The stove god has always been a deity with great affection for the people, and who acts in response to their desires. To him, the heart's passions and the heart's desires are not the same thing. Passion can be
Makes
a
sense.
technique, a skill, something derived from experience. But desires, they are deeper, more innate. They are the heart's strength in its purest form. Masterful chefs is wonderfully exciting, but it is more an exercise of
Masterful
passion than
chef.
of desire. And passion alone will not suffice.
I just
to
realized it literally
reawaken
is
the
Master
stove
Chef.
god from his deep slumber. But just now, when Kuching ate this dish she had longed for, a deeply held
Aw.
desire was fulfilled. As
That's
well
so
as
sweet.
receiving an answer to her question, she also gained something much more precious. A moment of poignant nostalgia so vivid, it felt like she was right there alongside her grandfather. The enormous power unleashed by the fulfillment of this desire resonated with the stove god's statue and caused it to manifest once more the form it took in the past. Of course, the stove god himself is not contained within the statue. The true stove god has been here with us all along. How does it feel? Seeing a statue of yourself from your glory days? Look at him. Still so
The mustache is crazy.
Glory days? Wait, what happened? Did Guoba used to be different from now?
Oh, yes. Back in his day, your Guoba was once the patron god of the soil. But all the wisdom and power he had then, he has since surrendered to the soil itself.
A god surrendering their power to the soil. I have heard this turn of phrase before.
Was it something that happened after
does it
the
mean?
Archon War?
The kinds of trials
Or the
and
cataclysm?
tribulations that a land can face are far more than you could imagine.
Yeah, I'm assuming he did
floods,
it to keep the
torrential
soil
rain,
alive.
Hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, fires, and plagues. The threat
Or
of disaster
fertile.
will never fully disappear from Liyue. Even woes that have never been faced before in history will come to pass in the future. Such things affect you mortals far more than we Adepti, with our immortal forms. He once walked with you over the barren plains until you arrived at last at the harbor. He joined you in building your dwellings and lighting the stoves. It was his hand that lit
So he was
the
with the people
very
of
first
Liyue even
street
before
lamp
they
of
made it to Liyue Harbor.
and brought the aroma of cooked food into every household in the land. You mortals no longer remember him, but back in the age when you did, he was the closest of all the Adepti to the common folk. Marchosius, god of the stove, born from a spark when stone struck stone. He was a god with a great love for humanity and their well-being.
Get at me so big. Marchosius, let me try that down.
The people sought to expand their city. They built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gwaili Assembly.
Yes.
The stove god cared greatly for the people, turning himself into minions who went into every home, fostering food and solidarity alike. Alas, their home was taken by a flood. The waters ravaged the Gwaili Assembly and forced the people back south to Liyue Harbor.
Rex Lapis!
Though the distance was not far, the journey was plagued by a
Commune's
terrible
parents?
storm. For a dozen days, the Adepti stayed by their side. During this time, the stove god cooked an ancient delicacy, flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp, fit for those on the move.
Look at the globe. Oh my god. Aww.
Centuries later, disaster and plague arose once more. The stove god would appear no longer, for he placed all of his power into the land itself to quell the calamities.
Yeah.
His power expended, and his wits greatly reduced.
Thus,
His body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame, then went into the mountains and entered into a long slumber. The stove god departed, and Guoba was born. When he awoke, he ate the chili mince cornbread buns placed on the offering table by a young lady in yellow. Though he did not remember the past, he was profoundly moved and decided to follow this young lady thereafter. The stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy goods, lit their stoves, and cooked food, just as they had done every day for as long as they could remember. In Liyue, things have always been this way.
Aisha! Don't make me sad. I'll cry all over again.
Nature provides, the mountains rejoice. We are blessed by heaven's good grace.
Yo, who's that? Who's that baddie?
Have gone by. The world has transformed.
Oh, I love.
Our way of life
I love Ganyu, the one who's narrating now. Baby Chongyun. Oh my god, look at Xinyan and Shang. Oh, Chi-Chi. Beidou! This cutscene is gorgeous.
Is only a season.
And of course, she's looking towards the sea, where her wife is. Hyunjin.
Past meets present. Heritage becomes legacy. Long into the future may we thrive.
Heritage becomes legacy is one of my favorite lines ever. That was a beautiful line.
To eat well is to consume vitality itself, and to drink well is to partake of the very essence of the world. It is a matter of paramount importance, you said, for people cannot face the arduous journey ahead on an empty stomach. At once a humble affair and a profound one. A humble meal of maize and spring water is also profound in that. By ensuring one's survival, it paves the way for millennia of human history and culture to come. My dear friend, Liyue has changed so much while you have slept. Looking at the prosperity and beauty around us today, does it make you happy?
Guoba, this is kind of a huge deal. Why didn't you say anything?
I don't think he remembers.
He is not who he once
I mean, he was gagged when the statue was revealed too.
him now. There is no way he could have told you.
Oh. Guoba, but...
Zhongling.
Do not be saddened, Xiangling. There are two sides to everything. Guoba may have lost many of his formal faculties, but he is now as carefree as can be, without a single worry in the whole world.
Yeah.
In this world we inhabit,
Honestly, he deserves
who
this
can
after
truly
the
be
sacrifice
said
he
to
made
live
for
a life
Liyue.
free of all woes. Those with a mind and with the knowledge will certainly be troubled by all manner of things. But he has gone further than us in his journey. He had both wisdom and courage.
Brother,
Everything
I did
he
not
took
think
upon himself,
Guoba would
he was
have this
also ready to
crazy
part
lore
with.
attached to him.
His carefree demeanor today is a testament to the fact that he is at rest. So since you are his friend, take good care of him. Go out to walk and play. Allow him to eat, drink, and
I wonder how Madame Ping felt when she took Xiangling in as a student and she saw that Guoba
You
was
have
with
an
her.
adeptal affinity. Guoba follows you around because he has respect for you. The moment he awoke, he was met with a familiar flavor in the chili mince cornbread buns he ate. After all that time, he still recognized the dish he had invented, and he approved of you as the one who had cooked it.
That's right. The taste of one's home cuisine always brings back memories of home. Though he remembered nothing, eating the food you had cooked gave him a feeling of familiarity. That is why he stuck by you.
You may be the first person in history to give the stove god the experience of being a
No,
satisfied
yeah,
customer.
that's actually crazy.
That makes you quite a remarkable chef.
I love Xiangling's cooking as well.
I couldn't be happier. Because putting a smile on customers' faces is what we chefs are called to do.
Well then, it's getting late and I still have things to do. Time for me to say goodbye. Traveler, Paimon, Xiangling, thank you all very much. I look forward to spending more time together in the future.
Sounds good. We'll be waiting. This quest was so good for Kitching. So good.
News already, but I should still go catch up with him. Master, it's been a while since you came by. Why don't you join me? He thinks about you all the time, you know. He's always telling me to invite you over.
Oh, goodness me. Then, far be it from me to refuse. Off we go, then. Let's saunter over gently and see how all the city folk are getting along.
Holy shit. I did not expect any of that. I mean, I gathered some of the overarching story, but seeing it actually play out, that was an experience. That was a beautiful experience.
Hi, Dad. I'm back. Hey, what are you doing there? I should be the one handling that. Oh no!
Oh.
Guoba's taken off!
Look who it is. Is it Zhongli? Oh, my, finally!
Oh,
Rah.
it's you.
Oh,
Hello
you
there,
recognize
old friend.
him.
Oh,
Aw.
bless my soul. Are you out for a stroll as well?
He said hello there, old
Given the
friend.
season,
That
it
brought
felt
tears to
fitting
my
to take a
eyes.
leisurely walk while the meal is being prepared.
Quite right. And it also gave us the chance to run into you. Guoba may not recognize you, but as ever, he seems quite delighted to see you.
So,
He's like me for real.
Guoba doesn't remember anything, but can still feel when something's familiar?
Friendship will always withstand the ravages of time. Traveler, what do you think of the name of this festival? Moon Chase.
Evocative and
The
seasonal.
moon is a carrier of countless emotions. So many things only seem to surface as we gaze up beneath its poignant glow. Wherever the moonlight shines, the heart is wont to follow. Fond memories of those no longer with us. Debts of gratitude to old friends. The meaning of ages past and gone. All wrapped up in the city that has existed for so many moons to date. All these things and more. They are why people chase the moon.
In old age, the sight of many things puts one in a wistful mood. But children are always a beautiful sight to see. Such exuberant life force. It seems to well up from deep within the land itself. A land that has been in existence for so many millennia, and yet one that still dazzles today.
Perhaps that is what defines Liyue.
Traveler, this Moon Chase Festival has been all the more entertaining with you here to witness it. Now,
thank you.
Let's have Xiangling brew us a nice pot of tea. We shall drink and chat at our leisure.
Try the winning dish of this year's
Wow. Wow. Are they there? Wait. Can we talk to them? Please go to... Oh. Listen to their conversation, please. Yes.
The food at Wan Min restaurant is excellent. I eat here often.
Ah, you can say that again. Xiangling is a remarkable child. Surely the culinary talent of the century.
Indeed. To have mastered the craft at her age lends credence to the old aphorism that heroes are made young.
Everyone's here to eat. What should I cook? Let me think. I've got some fowl and some fish and shrimp meat, so I can do 2 snack dishes. Yes, and a few stir fries. Everyone's gonna love it.
God. Oh, that was so good. That was 10 times more entertaining than I thought it would be. That was amazing. But before I give my final thoughts about this event, I want to rewatch that cutscene. There were so many details in there that I want to revisit.
Marchosius, god of the stove.
Look at this. I've said this multiple times. I love when they do cutscenes with this type of art style, but this specifically more than others is just... I think it's the color scheme. The clash of the blue greens here and then with the reds and oranges. It's absolutely I love the contrast between those.
Born from a spark when stone struck stone. He was a god.
Born
with a
from
great love for
spark.
Humanity and their well-being. Millennia ago, the people sought to expand their city. They built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gweili Assembly. The stove god.
The sun has an eye. I want you to keep that in mind because I noticed something earlier about the sun when we watched the cutscene for the first time. What are these figures? I'm assuming these are the humans. Is this just like... Honestly, they look like cacti. But is it just like maybe symbolizing trees? Wow. And for some reason, there's like a one-eyed cat over here.
On the plains and called it the Gweili Assembly.
It's a side
The stove
profile.
god cared greatly for the people, turning himself into minions who went into every home, fostering food and solidarity alike.
All the Gobas.
Alas, their home was taken by a flood. The waters ravaged the Gweili Assembly and forced the people back south.
Look at that. Oh, we have the Exuvia. Rex Lapis' body. There's Mountain Shaper and Cloud Retainer. No, wait. This is Mooncarver. Mooncarver, Cloud Retainer, Guoba.
South to Liyue Harbor. Though the distance was not far,
Anyway, that's Mountain Shaper.
the journey was
Is
plagued
this
by a
Ganyu's
terrible
parent?
storm. For a dozen days, the Adepti stayed by their side, During this time, the stove god cooked an ancient delicacy, flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp, fit for those on the move.
Oh, look at him. Honestly, if I lived at that time, just seeing Goba would make me feel better.
Centuries later, disaster.
This one, it's this piece specifically. Whoever drew this. Whoa. Again, it's like the blue, red, orange, green contrasts. They're absolutely gorgeous. Also, this illustration of Zhongli. First of all, this needs to be a skin. So this is how Zhongli's arms look like, right? Like actually look like. If we, took off his gloves and shook off his jacket. I wonder why okay, I paused for a second because I was trying to remember if any of the other Archons had any features like this on their body, but none of them do. And also the hands, the gold between them, Loki reminds me of Kefali from HSR. Also, is he supposed to represent the sun here? Because I saw from my earlier, what was it? Was it Zhongli Story Quest Part 2? That someone pointed out that Zhongli has a lot of, relations or something. He's mentioned a lot with relations to the sun itself. So it's something to keep an eye on, especially because of the sun has an eye in it, which caught my attention because later on they show the sun again, and it literally looks like a pupil, but we'll see it now. There's Cloud Retainer and Mountain Shaper.
No longer, for he placed all of his power into the land itself to quell the calamities. His power expended, and his wits greatly
could that be
reduced.
Ganyu herself?
Thus,
I actually don't
his
know.
body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame, then went into the mountains and entered into a long slumber.
He's so cuddly. There has to be a Guoba plush. I want
The stove
one.
god departed, and Guoba was born. When he awoke, he ate the chili men's cornbread buns placed on the offering table by a young lady in yellow. Though he did not remember the past,
Also, I covered her last time, so let me move
and
here.
decided to
Do you
follow
see
this
her?
young lady thereafter.
Just a
The
baby.
stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy goods, lit their stoves, and cooked food.
Look at the sun here.
Just as they had done every day for as long.
What is this? What is this? Does that not look like a pupil? Moreover, Loki, it looks like a Conrian pupil. Don't they have the little sparkle as a thing? Yeah. Oh, it's Yvaine from the future. I decided to come here. I had a thought. I had a realization while I was watching the video. While I was editing the video. So I thought I would show you guys visually something that I kind of noticed. Could be completely and utterly wrong, but I'm going to say it anyway. So, in the cutscene, we saw 3 instances of the sun being symbolized, right? Or just straight up drawn. This was the first one. The one on the mural. The second, I believe it's the one with Zhongli in the middle. And then the third one and the final one is the sun in the final illustration. So when I saw the first sun, I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of weirdly drawn like an eye. When we saw the second illustration with Zhongli, first watch, I don't think I mentioned that, oh, is Zhongli supposed to be representing the sun? Though I think I said it during the second time that I watched it. But during my first watch, did not realize any of this, right? Now we go to the third sun, and that's kind of where my brain broke, right? Because in the third sun, you see this shape. And I was like, and after seeing the first one and thinking, oh, the sun looks like an eye, seeing this immediately after, I was like, oh, that looks like a Conrian eye, like it's the same, the same star shape. Now, the thing that I realized upon my second rewatch is while I was admiring the illustration with Zhongli, the structure of it goes like this. Zhongli's head, pointy at the top, right? Then it flares out along the hands, and then from the hands, it narrows back down to the point of the rock. And then the image is mirrored on the other side. And you get this shape again. And it's the same fucking shape. Now, right, with the shape of the eye, the center is the pupil. Okay, so I was like, oh, is Zhongli supposed to be representing the pupil? And I know that you guys, I believe it was in my Zhongli lore reading video, you told me that there's a lot of associations between Zhongli and the sun. We don't know what it is or to what extent exactly, or at least I don't know. You guys probably know more than I do at this point. But I decided to keep that in mind when I saw it in the comments. I was like, oh, okay, like Zhongli is mentioned quite often with the sun. So when I saw this, I was like, I had it in my mind. I was locked in. Now, if you know anything about how your eye works, this is your eyeball, and then this is your iris, and then inside your iris, there's your pupil. Now, the way that your pupil works, all 7 shades of the rainbow, all 7 of them, all 7, they hit your eye. They go into your pupil, which is black. Your pupil is always black. The way that the pupil works is almost like a black hole. It takes all the colors in, and then behind your pupil is the lens. You can think of it as kind of like a little piece of mirror or glass that centralizes all of the colors that come in here, sends it to one image to your retina, which connects then to your optical nerve, and that connects to your brain. Cool? So when you see, quote unquote, see, you don't see from the pupil, you see here. It's the retina where you see. It kind of works like a camera. Let me draw a little quick camera over here. When you look through the camera, you don't see from here, you don't see from the lens, you see from the little area where you press your eye. So the lens works kind of like the pupil, sends the information in, it sends it to the retina. So it would take the function of your retina, and then it send it to whatever the source is. In this case here, it would be you, to process the information. The pupil is essentially the first step with which you begin the process of seeing anything. The fact that Zhongli is depicted as the pupil here is very interesting, because he refers to himself as the witness. He says he's going to be the one who's going to witness humanity's history. But then he also talks about us like he calls us a witness as well. And my thoughts kind of just kept spiraling from here on out, because we know that for the moon, there's Columbina. Now, I don't know what Columbina is. Again, I know they call her the moon goddess. Is she, I guess, like the moon personified? Is she the way the moon communicates with the world? Like it's just like a projection? I don't know. Don't tell me. I'm not there yet. But I would assume, just as there's a Columbina to the moon, there should be something to the sun. We just don't know what that something is. It could be Zhongli himself, could be something bigger. And then I started thinking about the fake sky. That's our fake sky. Then inside the fake sky, we've got the planet, and inside the planet, or on top of the planet, we have Teyvat, the continent. Now within the fake sky, there's a fake sun, right? It's fake. Which means, and it's all gonna go downhill from here. I'm either cooking or I'm burning the kitchen. I don't know. So this means that the real sun is still outside, right? So this is our real sun. Lovely, beautiful, gorgeous shade of orange. If Zhongli is depicted as pupil of the sun, what if the sun, being trapped outside, needed a way to see what was happening inside Teyvat? So it is essentially plucked the pupil from the eye, aka Zhongli, and just plopped him inside, threw him inside. I don't know how. Don't ask me how. It's just my brain went down this entire thought process, and now we have Zhongli on Teyvat, and he's acting as the pupil, as the way with which the sun can still see what's happening inside. Does any of this make sense? I don't know. I told you, I'm either cooking or I'm burning the kitchen. And see, another thing is, in the first depiction of the of the eye here. This illustration where this specific sun was drawn, it was part of a mural. Murals are drawn by humans and what they see. The shape is different. It's not the shape, the sun is no longer depicted by a star. It's depicted by a regular old circle. So something happened that changed the way the sun looked. And now I'm pretty sure if you look at the sun, like the sun within Teyvat, it doesn't even have a circle. It's just a ray of light because it's a fake-ass sun. So what happened between the time where the sun had this and the sun turned here to like no real sun? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Now what I'm wondering, does Celestia know that Zhongli is essentially a spy? Maybe not even a spy. Actually, maybe that was the first contract he ever signed. Or the sun ever signed. That, hey, I can't see whatever the fuck it is that you're doing inside because you locked me out. And it's talking to Celestia. It's Celestia. And the sun is like, as an outsider, is like, hey, I can't interfere, nor would I. But can I at least see what happens? Maybe that's the first contract that was ever written. And that's how Zhongli came to be. I wonder if Zhongli's erosion has anything to do with this. Because if the sun is still outside, and we know from Skirk's trailer, right, that the world outside of Teyvat is like, it's overrun by whatever it is, the abyss, the monsters, the destruction that's outside. If the sun is the source of Zhongli, be it his original body, be it the body of his creator, is what's happening out there affecting him? Or we said that the pupil is not where you see, right? The seeing happens at the retina. And if Zhongli is merely just the pupil, if he's just the messenger that delivers the information, when someone goes blind, it doesn't happen through the pupil. It happens where you can actually see, which is the retina. Let's say somehow the sun is okay on the outside. Maybe there's the abyss, the whatever is floating outside, maybe it's still okay. When Zhongli talked about his own erosion, if the pupil is ever damaged, even though it doesn't lead to blindness, it can lead to affected vision. Because again, it's where the whole process begins. It's where the light is processed. It's where the light is taken in. If anything happens to your pupil, it can cause blurry vision. You won't be able to process colors the same way. The light won't be able to pass perfectly. There's a lot of things that can happen to the pupil where it would damage the level of vision that you have. Is Zhongli's erosion damaging the eye or damaging the process in which the sun sees? Is that why he ended his contract? Because he couldn't handle any more erosion. If it reached a certain point, then the things that he's seeing, the messages that are being sent, are going to be corrupted, or they're going to be lacking certain information. And I believe him when he says, he's been alive for 6,000 years. He has more than one reason to step down. But I'm wondering if that's a catalyst. Maybe the erosion is both internal and external, like within the fake sky, within everything that's been happening to him, and then within the abyss affecting the sun. I don't know. That's all I've got. That's all. Also, I talked about this in the, you know what? I talked about this in the trailer. I was like, oh, I wonder why Zhongli's arms are like dark. Why is his skin like that? Because none of the other Archons have skin like that. Not as far as I know. And you want to know why? It's because he's a pupil. Your pupil is always dark. It's always black. That is all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about why Zhongli is a black man. Question marks.
As they could remember. In Liyue, things...
Because it's not Zhongli's pupil doesn't look like that. It's more like a serpentine kind of eye, if I'm remembering correctly.
Long as they could remember. In Liyue, things have always been this way.
Oh my god, that's Skybracer! I just noticed that. I was about to comment on Ageha, and then I saw him. I saw his figure in the moon. That's Skybracer! Holy shit, I didn't see him the first time. We have. I'm so happy they included Ejdaha in this illustration. And then Goba's sitting on his shoulder. This is Moon Carver. Look at these two. Look at these two. Look at these. Listen. I think if you don't know already, I think from the first time we've met the Adepti, these two, there's something going. Look at it. Cloud Retainer looks all dainty. She's like turned around. He has his wings expanded. Come on. Come on.
The mountains rejoice.
Oh, Zhongli's huge tail.
By heaven's.
I see. Is this Pervasi's? Oh my god! It's grilled tiger fish. Grilled tiger fish. And of course, and yeah, Zhao standing beside. Oh my god, that's Pervasi's. That actually reminded me that I didn't go see the quest to rebuild his shrine. I'm gonna do it after this. And then
Good grace.
Is this Madame Ping? I was gonna say is this Guizhong, but Guizhong wasn't an adeptus. She was another god. This young Madame Ping. She was a baddie. She looks so pretty. And then you have Zhongli's body over here. He looks like a noodle. You know those little worm noodles, like on whatever they called, like the noodle on the string. He looks like that.
Years have gone by. The world has transformed, but our way of
And then the
life
transition from
survives.
like the past slowly to the future, or like to the present. Wu Tao looks adorable with her little pigtails. Xingqiu's little hair, that's been his haircut since he was a child. And then look at, oh my god, Xinyan's hair. Oh my god, they're babies. They're so cute. I would have kidnapped them off the street. God, Beto is so cool.
Fame and fortune is only a season. It is the moment that we should.
Oh, that was beautiful. Wait, I just realized. So it went from Madame Ping telling the story or narrating the story, and then it went to Ganyu narrating the story, who's an adepti, and then it transitions to Ningguang, who's a human, because now it's the age of humans.
Nice.
Past meets present.
Yeah.
Heritage becomes legacy. Long into the future may we thrive.
This is everything. This is genuinely everything. I did not think. Now, mind you, I saw the poster for this quest right before I began. And I saw that it had Keqing and Xiangling in it, which are like, oh, they're not my favorite characters, right? So I was like, I kind of had a feeling that I might be bored. Not bored with the event, more like kind of disinterested a little bit, just because it didn't pertain to my favorite characters. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. This was magnificent. From start to end, it was everything. And I said this multiple times while watching this. This quest did so much for Keqing, because she was such, like, during the Archon quest, she was such like a one-tone character. Like, she showed up, and I think Ganyu suffers from this too, by the way. She just like showed up, did her thing, and then she left, and we didn't get the opportunity to learn from her, which that isn't a criticism in and of itself, right? Because, you know, she was just part of it and then she left. Same thing happened with Ganyu. She just delivered her message and then she left. And they've been characters that I've been kind of disinterested in just because we haven't seen enough of them. And something I really like is that Keqing seems to be suffering from the same thing that Jean does, which is like this immense amount of responsibility on her shoulders, and she's just kind of like the straight arrow type of personality. But I liked that Jean's struggle and Keqing's struggle were presented very differently. Because if it had felt like Jean 2.0, this would have been so boring. Like she would have just been like an even flatter character than she already was from what we saw of her in the Archon quest. I love the different sides of Keqing that it showed. I never, literally, from like the impressions that I've had of her thus far, I never would have thought that she's as insecure as she is. Not even like insecure as in she's just, I never would have thought she's so conscientious when it comes to her interaction with other people. And I think they've actually, the way they try to show it or portray it is so good, because you kind of feel the same things that the other characters feel. For example, when Ganyu showed up and she was embarrassed because she thought Cloud Retainer told us embarrassing stories, when Keqing was thinking, from Ganyu's point of view, she must have felt that like she was wasting her time or asking her something that's so unimportant. While internally, Keqing was like, she was deconstructing what Ganyu was feeling. And she was like, oh, how can I answer this like in the best way? Like internally, she was worried. She's like, oh, did I do something? Did I accidentally offend her? Did I? I love that. I love that they showed both sides of her, of like the conversation happening there. It just added so much depth to Keqing's character. I have a softer spot for her now, which I greatly welcome. Ganyu, it's your turn next. I swear, please. It's your turn next. But other than what the quest did for Keqing, something else that I really loved, we saw like the entirety of the Liyue cast in this. Like, I think at the time of this event being released, this is the entire roster of Liyue. Xingqiu, Chongyun, Xinyan, this was her first introduction. I'm assuming, for me, this is also Chongyun's first time being in the story, though I'm assuming, I guess canonically, there was also his hangout, so that probably came out first. And that probably counts as the first time him and Aether meet. But for me, like, this is the first time I see him, and I love him to bits and pieces. It was absolutely delightful. The fact that we saw, also, I love that Smiley Yanxia was here, because I love him. Like, if you couldn't tell while watching this with me, I absolutely love that man. He's such a softie, and he's so diligent, and he loves what he's doing, and I genuinely wish him the best. And my vote would have been for him. But besides that, the fact that it showed like the entire roster, we saw so many of these characters, it's so exciting. It's every time like we'd go into a location and like you'd recognize some of the characters, I got excited every time. Is this the best? Okay, no, I'm not gonna say. I was like, oh, is this the best event, like from, I guess, my version of playing version 1? But technically, this is a version 2 event. Moonchase Festival came out in 2.1. I'm just playing it early so I could get it out of the way and then focus solely on Inazuma when I get to it. So if this is a sign, like if this is, because this says, I genuinely think, you know what? Let me pull up the list. Hang on. What are the events that we've seen from version 1, right? There was Unreconciled Stars. That was, that introduced Fischl and Mona. And I love Fischl and Mona. It introduced Scaramouche as well. The sky is fake thing is being introduced. It was good lore-wise, but content and enjoyment-wise does not measure up. Ooh, Albedo's event. I love Dragonspine. It has such a special place in my heart. The exploration of Dragonspine was absolutely peak. Everything that we've learned, the OG Durin being there, his bones, his heart, which by the way is still beating in there. It's still beating in there. The trees, Solvindagnir, but I feel like that's too unfair to compare it to the event, because this was a whole area, and I can't really separate the event from the area itself. After Unreconciled Stars, we had Lantern Rite, and then we had Windbloom. All of them were very fun, but none of them, even Midsummer Island Adventure. And I think, you know what, if I had played Midsummer Island Adventure, but like by myself, if I experienced it wholly by myself, and I got to explore the islands, because when I posted my reaction video, and if you guys saw that video, it was mostly just the cutscenes and people telling me kind of what the lore was. I don't think it would measure up to actually exploring the islands myself and like looking at all the tidbits and connecting the dots by myself. Because that's also part of the reason why I loved Dragonspine so much. I loved the exploration of Dragonspine so much for that reason. I think if I played Midsummer Island myself, okay, no, but see, I'm associating it with the exploration again. I'm doing the same thing with the with Albedo's event, where it's like too ingrained with the exploration of Dragonspine that I feel like I can't like measure it up to this event, which was just a whole event on itself. As a story, Midsummer Island Adventure does not live up. No. So far, the Moonchase Festival, it's so good. And if this is a sign, right? Oh my god, if this is a sign for all the events to come next, if they're all going to be this good, I'm so excited to continue this journey with you guys. I'm so excited. There's not much left. Oh my god, there's literally not much left. There's nothing left. I just have the lore reading video, and then we'll do the Inazuma Our Conquest prologue. We'll get to Inazuma so it's so close, guys. It's I literally can taste it. I literally can taste it. I know I probably took longer than a lot of you would have wished to get to the second part of, or the second version of this game. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you guys for sticking with me. I'll see you in the next video, and in Inazuma soon.